And we have our Steve. All right, let me jump into the recap, and we will get the show rolling. Ow. So our adventurers have been going through the Feywild in search of a missing archfey named Zybilna. Why are they seeking Zybilna? Because they wanted to gain favor with the Queen of the Summer Court, the leader of the Court of Stars, Titania, who is the mother of Zybilna. Well, they succeeded in finding Zybilna's soul and wresting it from the clutches of Shar, the evil goddess of void darkness, twin sister of Selune, who they have been doing battle with throughout this campaign, and who they have been thwarting at times and losing their lives to at times. This time they succeeded in thwarting without loss of life. Hooray. And did in fact gain the favor of Titania, who told them that they will be able to exit the Feywild if they travel through the wastes of glass to the portal therein. However, the Pale Prince is aware of their presence and will be seeking to destroy them. So she teleported them to the nearest shop at their request to be able to restock on supplies, which was the shop which came to be known as the Sultry Poultry and Shop.
Yep.
And they met the owner of the Sultry Poultry, whose name is Keelil, and his band of friends, who they quickly came to realize were part of the Iron Throne. In particular, Molly unfortunately was not there. She has a lot of history with the Iron Throne. But there was a lot of lore that was exchanged and discussed, a lot of updates on various goings-on within the planes of existence. They met Lenneth, a member of the Iron Throne, through some sort of interplanar communication device, who apparently is stationed at the City of Doors, known as Sigil. And ultimately were restocked with potions, with supplies to keep them alive should they die, i.e. diamonds. And also learned a little bit more about the Pale Prince and the name of his scorned lover, or actually the lover who scorned him, Shareya, one of the Sisters of Lament, who was enabled to escape from him by the Raven Queen. And therefore, the Pale Prince has a bit of a bone to pick, so to speak, with the Raven Queen. You know, she likes bones and stuff, bony hands. I see where your mind's going. That's not exactly at all what I mean. They gave specific warning to Cacophony, a warlock patroned by the Raven Queen, as well as the High Priestess of the Raven Queen, that the Pale Prince would be gunning for her. As well as probably Hasheen, because of his connection to the Court of Winter and his father.
What else is new?
What else is new? So the party has departed from the Sultry Poultry and crossed the threshold into the Court of Autumn and the beginnings of the Wastes of Glass. As they have approached the Wastes of Glass, there is a stream that runs through and separates these...
A river runs through it.
These domains, so to speak, within the Court of Autumn, the Domain of Autumn. A bridge that passes over the creek far below, about 100 feet below. A broad trench runs between. And on the opposite side...
For trench? Sorry.
Just a lot of song references right now.
Okay, sorry.
No, keep going.
No, it's good. It's fun.
This is for me and Kale, not for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not as musical as you two with all of your song lyrics and stuff that you know. But there are a number of trees beyond with the leaves dropped in a more winter-esque position as the Pale Prince's influence and the Winter Court's influence has moved within. And so there are a lot of branches and twigs and leaves and stuff like of that accoutrement from the trees on the floor bed of the forest here, which ultimately gives way to kind of a sparsening of those trees, and then opens to the wastes of glass, which are these wastes which have been struck by lightning and heat, and over time have evolved into not quite like the cinder wastes or the ash plains of the confluence, but along those veins, a very harsh environ with different rock formations and dead trees all throughout, which now is being slowly covered by a driving snow. As you've crossed the bridge, as you have reached kind of this, almost the 1/3 to center point of the bridge, screech rang out over the din of the snowfall that was recognized in particular by Hasheen, but by everyone with the exception of Manny, because you were not present when the party last did battle with a Jabberwock. A Jabberwock is one of the apex predators within the Fae. Not, of course, a Archfey level, but within the natural wildlife, they are considered one of the most deadly. And these creatures have long, sinewy necks and dragon-like forms, but they, rather than having kind of a breath weapon of fire or frost or lightning, they traffic in confusion with their babbling words, hence the term Jabberwock. And it's not just one which is bearing down on you, but two, with their long sinewy necks and their tails and claws all extended, ready to attack, with giant arcane sigils of winter emblazoned on their wings. You've seen these before. A clear indication of influence and possession by the Pale Prince is evident.
What a wimp.
Cacophony is already scared.
Cacophony is living up to her name.
Goes into
I'm trying.
coughing fit, knowing that they are going to be targeting her.
Pretending to be dying already.
Yeah.
So they don't target her.
I'm dead.
Slowly inching along in the ground. They won't see me.
And so the southern Jabberwock, as well as the northern Jabberwock, they kind of come in, swooping in a pincer-like formation, their babbling speech going forth, their large, milky eyes, pupilless, seemingly staring at you, though with no pupils. It's very difficult to tell those sultry pupils.
Batting their eyelashes.
Yes. No eyelids whatsoever.
Oh, okay.
Just exposed, bulbous, milky eyes, almost cataract, but that's how they are.
Like that before?
That's how they've
Those
always
eyes?
been.
Okay.
Yep, that's the Jabberwock.
It's also how you described the other things in the Fae around the...
Yeah, maybe do.
The fire giants.
Yep.
And also around, like, the stocky guy.
Yeah.
Long tendrils hanging from their mouths.
Beholder.
Mind witness.
Yes,
Mind
that was more of a illithid type thing.
I was trying to see if you were...
These are not illithidized.
Okay. That's all.
You know from
But
your
are they fire giantized?
past experience with the Jabberwock that this is their form, but they are enchanted in some way, or they are being directed by the Pale Prince. So,
Can we tell which one was the one that Hasheen eviscerated? last
yes,
time?
the one to the south is the one that Hasheen previously eviscerated.
It is
You
looking
can
right
go
at
back
you.
earlier in this campaign where they encountered that Jabberwock, and Hasheen absolutely obliterated it 2 times, critting and pouring in a smite, which of course then was multiplied by 2,
Twas.
and you did like 100 points of damage both rounds, and it really wasn't even a contest at that
I think
point.
I shot off both its wings.
Yeah, you guys just
It was great.
destroyed it.
But
Oh,
it
I
really
have some of its
distorted
blood.
how tough this is.
Currently with me.
You do.
I do have some of its
You
blood.
should flaunt it.
You should be like, hey, we need a top up.
Well, now there's 2. And
scared.
I need everyone to roll initiative.
I'm afraid. I joke out of fear.
Oof.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh, goodness, that was bad. We rolled terribly. That was bad.
Let me roll again.
Not good.
Wait a second.
So
For the
I
sake
have-
of this, I'm going to give each of them a different initiative, so they're not going to be moving on the same term, because that could.
Kill us in one
if I
round.
had the ability to do that, I could potentially just
Destroy you.
focus fire on one person that's coughing. And,
Sorry, I'm
um,
sorry.
no, you're good.
No,
Does
no.
the paladins
It's
It's not because you're coughing.
count for
It's because
initiative?
you are
You know what?
Raven.
Aura of the Sentinel. I haven't been playing this, and I'm such a dummy. You emit an aura of alertness while you aren't incapacitated. When you or any creature of your choice within 10 feet of you roll initiative, you gain a +4 bonus to initiative.
Son of a gun.
Nice. That could have really helped you, I feel like.
That's so stupid. I hate it.
So
Dude, I hate paladins.
I have
They're
a feature
amazing.
or something that gives me I can have an advantage on initiative roll. So I rolled a 2 and I was like, oh, let me use that. Roll
What is
again.
that feature?
I got a 1.
That's
Burn those dice. So I'm going to put cacophony at the bottom.
So
that's
you all
how
have
today's
you have
going.
+4.
All right, 21 and 25.
Wait, now I have to add 4. No. 36.
Wait, everyone adds
Okay,
4?
as I figured.
Everyone
Oh.
within,
Are you
10
within
feet
10
of me.
feet?
Are we all within 10 feet of me?
We are.
Um,
Except for Ray.
actually, no. You're at the back.
That's
Ah.
okay.
That's where I put you. Darn. And within 10 feet of you is a man who does not need help with initiative. in
I'm within 10 feet.
in Antony and Cacophony. No one else is within 10 feet.
So I'm
Let me
6.
take 4 away.
Celine's not in 10 feet of him.
Nope, you're 15 feet away,
No,
unfortunately.
you're 8. You
Okay.
rolled a 2, right?
Yes, +4.
Plus 2.
Unnecessarily
plus 4.
hurtful
So,
because we all rolled terrible.
Antony
anyway.
first. Anyone else 21 to 25?
Nope.
Could have needed that +4.
Okay.
Oof.
Not good.
Not
Night 16 to 20.
Nope.
wow.
If only we had our +4.
Okay. 11 to 15.
14.
12.
Nope.
14 for Manny. You said 12, Celine?
Yeah. That was with a +8 to initiative.
You may as
Goodness.
well put them back to back.
Well, there's one between with the healer, so that's not terrible.
Oh, I'm the healer.
Um,
I'm the healer.
Ray, what'd you roll?
Like the dog.
9.
9.
I think that's
Hasheen,
what
what'd
it's
you roll?
saying.
10.
Okay. Okay.
Wouldn't it be funny if the Iron Throne gave us all their resources and then we died?
Yep.
Be hilarious.
Hilarious. Okay,
I'd giggle.
so as the Jabberwocks bear down, Antony, you immediately are prepared for this as they are swooping in, and you also know that this is going to be ultimately the Pale Prince's attempt to come at you guys and either kill you or whittle you
Come on,
down
bro.
to size. So, it is your action,
How high up in the sky are they currently?
They are both about 30 feet above you as they are sweeping down. So, so from they're within 60 feet of you with ease, within 50 feet of you with ease.
Okay. Then I am going to choose to do this thing here.
Ground monster. Tell me you have
Are
it.
these huge dragons?
What's up?
These are huge creatures, yes.
Huge.
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 Nerfed.
What'd you ask?
Ground monster.
Okay. I'm going to cast that. I'm going to cast that on myself. The Greater Protective Nimbus again on myself.
Okay.
Smart.
Making cacophony
We have-
grounded.
We have light within 30 feet of us, and an additional 30 feet of dim light.
And they
And
can't blink.
Okay. So all darkness spells would not work in this nimbus.
true,
Damn it.
true. And then I will, remembering the fight with Hasheen, I will back up.
Okay. So you
20
back
feet.
up 20 feet.
15 feet. Yeah, right there.
15 right there.
I want to be within 10 of this guy for now.
'Kay.
at least.
Yeah, I'm moving up though.
I know.
You are currently within.
Fireball radius.
Right there is 15 feet.
You got that right.
You're
I
within
do.
10
I
feet
am.
of Manny.
All right, then I will also want to move to the side of the bridge,
Which side are we
South
trying
or
to
north?
get to?
north.
Yeah, the opposite. This one.
Okay. So the trench
Ray?
is. This is
Yeah.
kind of.
That's right.
You need to come out a little further to get away from this trench. So there'll be more than 15 feet you'd have to move.
All right, 30 feet up around the edge. Yep.
Okay. You get here.
Yeah, right around there.
Good.
I'm
If it does, the drop off is like right in here.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay. So
And that will be the end of it.
okay. As Anthony casts the nimbus, the light shines forth and pushes back all semblance of darkness. The snow continues its flurry as it drives through. There is a brief pause by the Jabberwocks in their flight as they kind of are caught by the light. But so first to act, second to act, the northern Jabberwock swoops in.
Is this the one that doesn't like me?
This is the one that has not faced you before.
Okay.
Its large form, very lithe. It's not quite as thick as the other one, and it almost has more of a slender. Its body, almost a feminine kind of quality to it, whereas the other is beefier and thicker with 3 C's, and it is a little bit more broad-shouldered in form, right? And this moves in, and immediately it is going to use its confusing burble as it continues to let its the talk, which is kind of constantly, incessantly coming out of its mouth. It opens wide, and you just hear the laughs, talks, whispers, all kinds of just burbles that come forth. And this essentially, any creature that starts within 30 feet of this has to make a charisma save. Okay?
Charisma.
Charisma
Is this
save.
a charm spell?
This is
'Cause I
not
have
a
an advantage.
charm spell.
Okay.
It is a creature feature.
it.
That a
Isn't that from Wildcraft?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
From what?
It's a show that she'll probably watch when Livy's a little older.
so that just happens automatically. That's not actually an action. Okay.
Okay.
So that is in effect.
Like an
What
aura
happened?
around it?
Yes, essentially
What
an
space?
aura.
30 feet around
30
the
feet
thinner one.
around it. The other
Oh.
one will have the same thing. It is always active. I'm just giving it
Ooh.
flavor and description.
Okay.
Okay. For
30
its
feet from its head, just to be clear, or just
yeah,
any part of
from
its body.
from technically anywhere within 30 feet of the circle on the that it is on.
Okay.
And it's going to be the same thing for this one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it'll be within any 30-foot radius around that. It now goes to look at you all and focuses on cacophony and lets loose as its eyes begin to themselves glow, except a fiery red as they get brighter and brighter, and then emit a line, a beam of fiery blast. This is its fiery gaze effect. This is its full action, but I need Celine and Cacophony because it is a 120-foot line.
Jeez.
Oh, this is the north one?
This is the north one that shoots this way through, and I need both of you to make dexterity saves.
No.
You have +5.
Cacophony,
No, we don't. Oh, she does.
Cacophony,
I
you
don't.
have +5.
I don't.
Celine, you do not.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Why are you using the skull again?
It doesn't make it.
Doesn't make a difference.
It doesn't. It's true. I've seen it.
And I switched to a different one too, hoping that might
I
help.
think a 14 is
Oh,
good.
and it didn't.
14.
14. That is a failure.
Okay.
You take 30 points of fire damage. If you did not roll above that cacophony, you take it as well.
Yes.
All right. And that is the end of its turn. It is now Manny's turn.
So that
So
didn't burn through the wood trunk. Sorry, that we're on.
Are we on stone?
It's actually stone. It just
Okay.
looks like wood,
Got it.
but it is a
like a
stone
hollowed-out tree.
bridge,
That's what I thought.
sturdy in build,
Petrified.
and
Thanks for trying to make it worse for us, though.
Yeah.
Sorry.
there's almost a
Do we all die?
a magical strength to it.
Okay.
interesting.
Dispel magic.
Did it stay there, or did it like swoop and fly away?
It is hovering there. Yep.
Interesting.
So Manny's gonna move up. Closer?
Intentionally staying within 30 feet of you. Manny moves up to where?
Closer to Celine.
To the center of everybody?
I mean, if he can get there.
He can get there.
Does,
Everyone in that
Excuse
spot
me.
is within 10 feet of you.
I feel like we should spread out.
does the mark on the north one's wing look familiar to him?
It does. You have encountered this before. It is not exactly the same,
Mm-hmm.
but it is similar to the mark that you saw on the fire giants in the Goblin Market.
He is gonna cast Lesser Restoration.
You've done that before.
Yes, you did that too.
Lester! Lester, the restoration.
We should summon a doctor.
Lesser
named
Restoration. And remind me what that does.
Makes the Jabberwock a
It worked last time, I think.
Summons a Lester.
Oh. Nope.
I know.
Can I reach him?
You would have to jump to him.
Do it.
You know Ray's planning on this.
I can
Already.
fly.
Yeah,
I mean-
yeah, you could.
Isn't it cooler to wrangle
Ooh,
into the ground?
wait a second.
It is so much cooler.
Okay, this is not within the scope of what my shield does, but my shield is rotating around me.
It is.
As it gets closer to the Jabberwock on the north, can I jump on it and use my momentum to sail it closer and then touch it?
Love it.
You still would fall.
That'd be so
But
cool.
it's a floating shield.
But it is centered on you.
He just goes in
So
a
as
circle.
the center of your gravity,
And he goes over
down,
the edge and goes,
it
"This
would-
worked in my
It would not
head."
hold you up. I like the thought.
Can I do this?
Link will do
Can I
it.
do
throw
the
you.
same thing, reach it, and then do a backflip back onto the bridge off of it?
Oh,
I can.
I like that.
I would allow you to step to the edge of the bridge,
Edge of 17.
climb up to it, and try to jump and smack it in the face.
Do it.
But if you
So
don't,
it would be a straight up jump,
yes,
jump up,
if you do not roll well enough on your
landing.
acrobatics, then that could be bad for you.
How high up is the
Insta
bridge?
death.
No, I
Totally-
mean I think
totally
you
worth it.
probably survive a 100-foot drop. That's only
100 foot.
10d6,
Okay.
but it would. No, I'm sorry, 20d6, but it probably wouldn't be good for your future health.
Or your mental health.
All right, I won't do that.
Are those rapids below us?
Risk it.
It is a stream that is flowing that are rapid-esque, yes.
And I'm sorry, how far is the drop
About
below us?
100 feet.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
What level of rapid?
Don't
you
ask
got to
permission.
guess?
Just
Like
do
a
it, and he'll
4.
say yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What does the scale go to?
it's 5.
Yeah.
Swimmable.
So there's rocks.
It's like a
down there.
two
Manny's gonna
diamond
cast
hill.
Bless.
Sharp rocks.
Bless has been cast.
Oh, it's
Who
so
are
good to
you
have somebody else
selecting
who
and
can
at
do
what
that.
level?
I think I'm gonna have to go third.
So nice not to have to be the only one.
Can we get double blessed?
No, it doesn't stack. But you can stack
Yeah, let me
blessing
go
holding.
third level, and that would make it
Tell the
4
Lord that.
people,
Okay.
and I'll make it
Double blessings.
the 4 that are in my range.
Oh, thank you.
So, Hasheen, Ray, Cacophony,
You know, this is a perfect picture of our party. Us in the middle, Steve hiding behind the bridge.
and Celine.
Wait till he throws.
and then Steve goes, "How come nobody ever blesses me?"
There's got to be a bush or box over here I can look into, right?
I was gonna say we're gonna
find something.
Casts sickening radiance right on the center of the bridge.
You ruined my plan.
Anthony was the villain all along. What a twist that'd be.
All right, so Bless has
Is it
been
though?
cast. You are concentrating on that spell.
It's 2 on the nose. We can't.
It's too.
It's too
I don't like being that obvious, guys.
Okay, is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay, the second Jabberwock swoops in behind,
Don't like that.
He's
cutting
landing?
off your entrance to the bridge, but
But you do have shade now.
Yeah.
lines
There's no
up
snow
all
getting
of
on me.
you with his same fiery gaze,
Oh, he's a lot smarter.
so that he is able to get all 5 of you in this blast.
It's
I
10
need-
feet wide.
It is a 5-foot line that he's putting down the. He can essentially get a 10-foot on, so 5 feet through the center. Yep.
Deck save, you said.
Yep. Deck save from all of you.
Uh-huh.
Actually, you know what? I'll tell you what. I'll be generous. He only does 1 line, so
That's
he's
good.
going to do the line that Cacophony and
It's gonna be
Hasheen are
amped
on.
still.
So it's Cacophony, Manny, and Hasheen. Ray and Celine are not in this line.
24.
Excuse me.
That's a success. You take 15 fire damage.
Got it, dude. Shapa.
Oh, did you have to
Cacophony?
make a-
17.
That is a failure.
It is
Oh.
Dex.
I felt
Me?
better about that
You
one.
have
that was a
bless. Did you
failure?
add bless?
I didn't add bless.
Oh,
Oh,
neither
this
did
could
I.
matter. This could matter.
This could matter.
What is the save for the fear I may have just got, or whatever? it is?
Charisma. Well, at the start of your turn, you have to roll it.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Charisma.
What'd you get?
Yo, she maxed it.
4.
That's a
Yes.
success.
Yes.
What was
Yes.
You take 15 fire damage.
it? What was the total?
21.
And Manny?
Oh, I fail.
Okay.
I'm
so
gonna
you
roll
take
my
30 fire damage.
35 damage, and I'm gonna roll my concentration, which I pass.
Okay. Very good. Yeah, your concentration would be you have to pass 15
Oh,
because it was more than 20 damage in one shot.
right.
Is that how that works? Oh.
It does now.
I don't.
+9.
Yeah, I don't think. I
Oh,
need
yeah, that's
that.
true.
What'd you roll?
Oh,
Well, it's
bless.
because it was more than 10 in
No,
one
I'm not
shot.
blessed. Never mind.
What'd
No,
you roll?
I fail. Actually, it drops.
Aw, that stings.
You didn't bless yourself?
No.
If
Good
I-
man.
All right. Well, we're
Good
gonna
man.
we're gonna
Sailor.
take that
What
bless
he meant
off.
by that was, you idiot.
But you saved
Some
me,
more
so thank
resources
you.
for me.
I appreciate it.
We'll say that it affected the party.
Was the save 21? Do we know it was 21?
You don't know
No,
what
but
the
she
save
got
was.
21.
Oh,
She
no,
got
but
21 and
what did you roll,
passed.
though?
So
He had to get a
that's-
15.
I definitely failed.
Oh.
But
Gotcha.
yeah.
You don't have +9?
I rarely
I have
ever
+9 on my
knock you guys out
constitution,
of
not my dex.
concentration. I did not expect that. I'm not.
After you stole
not-
our initiative bonus from us.
But your con save is always constitution.
Okay. Well,
Oh boy.
The
Bless
first
is
one
gone.
was dex save.
Not good.
And
dang.
the second
Not
one was
good.
always con.
That is the end of its turn. It is
No,
now
4.
Celine's turn.
Well, that changes. It's so fun being a buff character because your turn changes every single time. I'm
does.
going to first. Well, first I have to pass a charisma save, right?
Yes, which I forgot to have you do, but that's
20?
okay.
What's that?
The charisma save. That's a success.
Okay.
No,
good.
I passed the charisma
Okay.
save.
So for my action, I'm going to Emboldening Bond, throw that up on everybody. Or actually not everybody, just the people I can see, not Steve. I think it's up to 4 people now. So
could
it's
use
gonna
them
be
plus, too.
myself. It's gonna be this table right here.
So what are we casting?
Emboldening Bond. That's
Okay.
the action.
So
That way we
Ray,
don't have to worry about that going down for concentration.
Sheen,
Mm-hmm.
Cacophony, missed you, and yourself.
Yep.
Okay.
So that's
And
the one
then-
we use once.
Yeah.
a turn.
Yeah,
Okay.
for anything but once per
And so
turn.
that's a resource you can do what? Twice, 3 times, 4 times per long
4
rest?
times per long rest.
4 times long rest, right? So once used, and
He's adding one more dungeon crawl.
I know,
pass.
right? See, seriously, it is.
and that
meant
was
to do
your
this.
action to do that, yes?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna quicken Hold Monster at the 6th level, which allows me to target 2 creatures.
That's nice.
So you're gonna have to roll a Wisdom save.
Okay, I like it. Wisdom save for Jabberwock number 2.
Yeah.
Is he on the ground currently?
He is on the ground. How many advantages do I have left?
This would be huge. If you
I
get
think
him
I'm
on the
down to a
ground,
point
it
where I
would be
actually
If I
very
can
need
even
to
get
be
one of them, that's the goal. Because if one
Oh,
of them
yeah.
gets held,
8,
it falls
huh?
100 feet.
All right, I'm gonna roll
The
straight.
other one would be within melee.
It's an 11.
Fail.
And for the one in the
You allowed
north,
to hit them with Hold Monster?
Fail again.
it's a 3.
Fail.
Oh.
Both of them are held. So they are now paralyzed, and any melee attack against them will count as an auto crit.
Okay, this one starts plummeting.
Yeah, baby.
Modding.
Was the other one on the ground?
It was.
At the end of each of its turns, it can make another Wisdom saving throw, in which case the spell will end, and you can put a concentration ring on me.
That was huge.
It's gonna hit the ground.
Yes, it is. I was hoping
At
you would move it
20d6.
at 100 feet.
I'm gonna roll 20d6 as it smashes into
Nice.
the ground.
It's
Yes.
also I don't know if you count falling damage as melee damage, but it would
It'd
be
be
critical.
paralyzed, so like,
Could you?
it can't
40
help
D6?
itself.
He's,
Would
he
it be
can't
though?
he can't like change his body shape when he lands on a
Can't
rock.
do anything. He can't slow his fall or anything.
I don't know.
Would that be? Because it is bludgeoning.
Could be 40d6.
And that one's dead. Who to go after? The ground?
Sheen, on your turn,
Can't believe you
please
just
kill
nerfed my
the one that
entire
the other one.
counter.
Please,
Yeah. Yeah.
2-round credit.
I wasn't gonna
Throw
do the
like a
6th
rock
level
over
one,
the
but
edge.
then the bless
I
went
don't
down.
ever do this. I don't ever roll
I know, I love
dice because I have all this.
Boom.
Nice. That's some good rolling too.
All right, 8, 9, 10.
That's some 6s in there.
Yep, 20, 30, 40,
That's only
Wow.
15 dice.
48
That's
with
correct.
15 dice.
Pass the man some d6s.
All those only d6s I have. 48.
2 more.
Nice.
58 and 7, 65 times 2 is
130.
130.
Holy smokes!
Nice.
We're gonna have 2 Jabberwockies just chasing us around.
Yeah. They don't die.
All right. It will get to roll a
backhand
save at the end of its next turn, so we gotta
Disintegrate,
pour it
maybe?
all in on this one.
Oh my
I'm at disadvantage though, am I not? If I shoot it.
Because
Because it's
it's
laying on
well,
the ground.
prone.
Even though it's it's large and on the ground, and I'm 100 feet above it.
You will get to add an
Tough
emboldening
shot
bomb.
over the leaning over the edge.
So he's 100 feet down now.
He is 100 feet below you, and I hate Celine. Okay, Celine, that was amazing.
Yes.
I can't believe that worked.
did not.
I was gonna be so sad if I spent a 6th level spell slot and 2 points to quicken for that to not work. So that makes me feel better.
I don't have extend.
Oh, I do. I just can't. I had to quicken it. You can't combine them.
No, is that the one that increases range?
No,
Cray,
extend
cray.
increases duration. Distant
gonna
increases
put
distance.
him
I
that
can
way
do that.
because-
Yep, I got both of them. So you gotta tell me when you
See
need
his
things.
face. He's just like crying out in pain.
Yes, I will absolutely.
I'm gonna do a medicine check, but we'll see.
All right. Good job, Celine.
Attack rolls against the creature because it's paralyzed will have advantage, so that will cancel out his disadvantage for a shot, and it will be
It's-
straight.
Correct.
Okay.
Hashin, you're up.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna go. Holy shit! What did you do?
Celine's going.
Zephyr
Could you
strike.
just please shoot it?
Zephyr strike.
So it gives yourself mechanical advantage.
That is a correct one, sir. That's what we talked about.
Which, but there's
Because you already had advantage, so you
Yeah.
still get your 3 dice.
It's not advantage.
That's
Or
not
2
how
dice
it's giving
because
it
of
to
elven
me.
accuracy.
no. We said that if someone used
Is
a
it a dex save?
disadvantage, this is all with no one's used a disadvantage against you.
Steve, that's a dex save.
So
Well, so
you can't have like
It'll auto-fill.
double advantage and do it. Just if someone has bought a disadvantage,
fine. How
So I
about
would-
the other one
I'll
that's
let
on
you-
the ground?
that one you don't even need the Zephyr Strike. You have advantage.
All right, then I'm taking my Zephyr Strike back.
Yep, take it back.
Hand was still on the piece.
Yep. You do that. I'll allow it.
You're in the one on the north?
And this is the
No,
one
no.
that you've attacked previously.
It is.
Someone-
I'm not.
This this one here.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm
you have
gonna go walk up to that one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna boop it on the nose because it's crouched down there, and I'm gonna cast darkness right on its face.
It doesn't work.
It will immediately go out because of
Where
the,
it's
Nimbus.
currently located, yes.
the Nimbus.
Where it's currently located, yes.
Oh, okay. So you're thinking it's gonna fly away.
I'm assuming it's gonna fly away and then it'll come back. It's concentration for me. I didn't break concentration. Let me hear you rolling.
Does your Nimbus dispel darkness?
It is magical light. So yes.
So it says it dispels it.
No. Darkness spell says it dispels it. In the darkness spell description, a light spell.
What level is Nimbus though?
5.
Right. So it's not. It dispels light spells of a lower spell level, not a higher spell level.
Well, that's true. Yes.
Okay, fine.
So
I'm going to cast it on the tip of this arrow, and I'm going to shoot the one down below, 100 feet away.
Ooh.
okay, I guess what I'm asking is, does your Nimbus spell dispel magical darkness?
It doesn't say it, but light spells don't say it.
It can't.
The darkness
No.
spell says it.
Second level or lower, I would dispel it, but this is higher than second level.
Okay, well then you can do what
So
you're trying
I'm
to
going
do.
to shoot the one
Okay,
below,
good.
Okay.
and I'm not going to sharpshoot on this guy.
Yep. Make your attack. It's
Straight
just a
roll.
normal straight attack.
That is correct.
Blow him up.
I'm trying to plop it right on its head.
You get on the edge of the bridge, and you look down, and the bridge breaks, and you die.
What are the chances?
It's amazing how that happened.
It turns out the breath dispelled the magic of the
All
bridge.
of, before, like a turn before, it was magically strong. You could
31.
feel its strength.
It's not a crit.
38,
31.
31.
Weak.
So you just missed 19.
I did. Which would have been a crit.
Well, you hit,
And it's got darkness cast on it.
and now darkness is cast upon it, which means it can't see you,
I can see through it.
and you can see through it.
Now I have advantage again.
But it does mechanic. So if as soon as it stands up,
Yeah,
then yes.
I got you. Okay.
Yep.
So first one was D10 on damage,
Yep.
and it's also radiant damage.
So you take out your bow, you size it up, and it's a massive creature, and even though it's prone, it's just pick it off, shooting fish in a barrel. It implants itself into the chest, and it kind of just covers the whole center mass of this creature.
14 points of radiant damage.
Okay? With the darkness arrow.
And now,
Don't be bitter. You made it possible.
now I
Love
pivot
it.
on my second shot, and I go, hello, old friend.
Okay?
In the face.
You have your triple advantage here.
And
Come
I'm
on,
I'm sharpshooting
this
this one.
would be so
Naturally.
funny.
Critically.
That one didn't stay in. I definitely hit, but we're going to see if this one's a crit.
19 or 20. close.
20
Hits.
something.
Yep. So you pivot, and with one smooth motion, release your radiant arrow, which impacts into its
20.
upper kind of right shoulder area, doing 20 damage, and it just kind of lets out a heavy snort
Wait.
of pain.
With the hold, isn't any attack after it auto crit?
Melee.
Melee.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
And then I start to back up towards the other side of the fence.
How far?
How many steps did I take to look over the edge?
You
5.
you
I
went
just
5
want-
feet.
Okay,
Can't
my other
reach the
25.
ground, I need distance.
Right, you're not quite
Yep.
past the depth of the ravine. You're kind of like right on the edge of it.
Ah, crap. Wait up. 1 more damage to one on the ground.
Are you gonna Fury of the Smallet?
No, and 3 more to the one on the standing.
Okay,
My
very good.
dreadful strikes, 1 per each.
Yep. Can you do it to multiple creatures?
I think so.
I have to pick one creature.
I thought it was on the first attack to a creature.
Is that how it's
Let me
written?
read.
Yeah, just confirm.
If not, it'll just be the one on the ground.
Yeah, just let me know. Ray, Hashin has started teeing off on the creatures that Ray has held in place, that Celine has held in place. You are now ready to
Rumble.
blast off.
She looks over the edge. Well, I can't reach that one. You! I'm coming for ya! She's gonna rage,
Terrifying.
and
Goodness.
she's gonna go forward.
Good choice.
Okay, and then
I think-
we are
I think
going
so,
to
too.
smash it in the head.
I think so.
Okay, it's fine.
Hit a creature with a weapon.
I'm gonna
1d4
great weapons it.
damage.
Let's try it.
You have advantage.
You have
You're rolling,
advantage.
so-
Max.
Which can take this extra damage only once per turn.
It was 1 away from a crit.
So close. Because you also crit on a 19 or 20.
No,
No.
just
Well,
20.
it is a crit if you hit
No,
it.
no, no. Like it was a crit. It stayed there and then it rolled off
Wait,
of it.
it is
It's
a crit
a-
if you hit.
auto
a crit
crit
if you
anyway.
Oh, it
hit.
is an auto crit.
Because it's
Oh,
because it's
perfect.
Yes.
19. Does that hit?
Plus what?
She's like,
He's
but I wanted to
begrudgingly-
double
No, it was.
crit.
That's my total.
Oh.
Is a 19. Oh, I have blessed though if I need it. Do I need it?
you do.
Okay.
Well, it's technically emboldening bot, but that's fine.
Sorry.
D4.
That's okay. Did she max it?
20.
That hits. It does not meet.
Oh,
Good.
So that's
it's
a crit.
solid hit. Yeah, it's a crit.
Okay.
I feel accomplished.
Sorry, Matthew.
That's the high I needed for this week.
Double your
There's
dice.
a third!
Double your dice.
They had a baby who was born an adult.
Just right now, they procreated right before they got to
It
you.
was impressive.
It has a growth condition. Dang it.
It's all right. Sometimes you guys just destroy my encounters. I'm
With,
still.
with Jabberwocks.
I'm
Yeah,
still.
specifically.
This isn't over yet. They're beefy,
Still
Yeah.
standing.
but they do have a -2 to wisdom. So this is not good for me.
That changes everything.
And they fail again.
I
Here's
expect
the pale
that,
prince like,
actually.
oh, I'm gonna, oh, man.
36 damage.
I hope the one that fell gets washed over a waterfall. Just can't move. Just drowns.
You know, I was like, I wonder if I could do like a
It's true.
reverse
Is it
water
face first in
walking
the water?
with my tier versus bringing it up. It gets sucked in.
Oh, you bring it up and drop it again.
Is it
I was
face
a little
first in the
tempted to
water
try
down there?
something with that.
I don't know. You probably
It
would've
kind of
let you
turned
know.
over and landed
Also,
belly
it's
up.
100 feet. I don't
Yeah.
think my range is 100. All right, next
Aerodynamics
attack.
of the space.
Unlike cats, they
That's
always
the most
land on their
damage
This is
back.
I've
your
ever
third
done.
attack.
My second?
This is your second. Okay. Yep.
I don't think that's gonna hit.
What'd you hit?
17.
Nope.
You already used your emboldening bond, so
Yep.
that does not hit. You do hit, but its hide is, the first smack with the hammer, just the force of it knocked it off. The spear that you come through with, you hit it squarely, but you underestimate the thickness of its hide, and you don't quite pierce through. Because you crit, you get a third attack if you care to take it,
Oh,
as
absolutely, I'll
you
take it.
bring the hammer arcing through the air
Crit,
once more.
crit.
I mean, it's a crit if
That's-
you hit. I love
that's
how
cocks.
excited you are to roll a 20, though.
Ooh, that should hit. 21.
Which hits.
Oh, I forgot to add my plus 10 to the last roll. So the other one was 46. Because I Great Weapons mastered it.
Got it for the damage. Yeah.
Yes, sorry. I just forgot
Was
to
this
add that.
Great Weapons
This was
Mastered?
a Great Weapons Master as well.
Okay,
So was the last one.
So you hit again. That hammer again, swinging through, smashing it into its head and neck area, as there's just a dent in the vertebrae in its elongated neck, and it just can't move. It's just stuck in place.
Poor guy.
Its eye, you feel like its eye is just staring at you, even though it has no pupil. But it
47.
oh my goodness.
Also, by the way, is the warble effect from it kind of like vocalizing?
My 3d6.
It is. It's just kind of like
So it says
50.
paralysis.
I didn't add
says
my +3
specifically
while
it
raging.
cannot speak. So I don't know how you'd rule that.
Well, I keep forgetting to make you guys roll your charisma saves.
Oh, I totally forgot.
Yeah.
But I got a +3 for it was 50 damage because I
Oh my
got
god.
+3 while raging. So 50 damage.
Charisma, right?
Charisma.
22.
That's it. Succeeds.
Does she have
Will
to
all
roll
my
it, though?
damage get reversed
Yes.
if I don't make it?
I mean, technically I should, but go ahead.
Unless
make it.
unless it's not actually speaking now.
It
Because
says a paralyzed creature cannot move or speak. So
he's ignoring you.
I know.
It is. It's not really speaking. It's
if
kind of like
an
a.
intrinsic
it's an
It's just
ability.
going.
It's like an ongoing thing
Two.
within its vocal cords. It's just constantly happening. 2. I need you to roll a 9. I need you to roll a D4.
Wouldn't that be funny
2.
to do all that?
2. Right.
All that damage happened to Cacophony.
No.
We'll kill the coffin ourselves before the enemy can.
I'm gonna say that will be your next round, where your round will immediately end and you do nothing.
Oh.
Okay. So. So
That's a
I'll
fair
let this
compliment.
round this one
Appreciate
stand. Cacophony, you are
I
up.
rolled a lot of
Please
damage.
Roll,
I'd be pretty
please
sad.
roll a charisma save.
You have +5.
It doesn't matter. Oh wait,
And
I
a
had
D4.
+5 too.
You have a +5 and a
14.
D4.
Plus, did you do D4?
Yep.
You did.
No, I didn't. I don't
14
think-
probably fails
That still
anyway.
fails.
15.
15 still fails.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Please roll D4.
Didn't matter.
Gotta get that bless up, man. Oh my god.
1. You do nothing this turn.
I don't want
and
to do the
as the burbling goes forth from the paralyzed Jabberwock right behind you, you're just so unnerved by it. You just can't do anything.
I can't move either.
You're also frozen.
You just stay still.
Everybody's
fine.
frozen.
That sucks.
It is back to
Actually,
Anthony's
everybody's
turn.
paralyzed.
Who needs to roll a
on the
charisma
field.
save?
Does this count as frightened or no?
It is not. It
Okay.
is. This is essentially you're incapacitated.
You have advantages too, don't you, Steve?
I got a couple.
He has 17.
Please use one.
It's a lot.
Yeah, a lot of them.
I got 2 dice here. I was looking to see
I didn't mean to mom him. Sorry.
charisma save.
Let him make his own
Charisma save, yep.
decision.
Jeez.
You
Did
are
you
not
pack your
within
lunch?
10 feet of Manny.
Eat
so
a muffin. I made
Not
them
by
for
long
you.
shot.
Oh, I got nothing.
I'll still
Ooh, good.
standing.
21.
That succeeds. You may act as normal.
Nice.
Good.
All right, I see this big Jabberwock just
Okay,
freeze
Bubba.
midair and fall straight down and get blasted by a couple shots. What does this thing look like? Does it look, besides still, has it got some damage to it? Like, did it hurt him when it fell?
Oh
back's
yeah,
broken?
like
Her.
there was a massive as it kind of careened into the side of the gorge and then smashed into the ground. It is bleeding profusely from its left wing, which took the brunt of the gorge,
Alright.
and it's you sense that it like one of its arms is just kind of like crushed,
Yikes.
and
I have a feeling you want me to do this, but I shout out,
Go.
Celine, distant.
Yes.
are you guys doing a Marvel team up?
Yeah.
We're doing a shatterish source of energy.
And I will cast disintegrate.
And I will distant it so it now reaches. And that
This
will
isn't
be
a
one
melee
charge.
attack, right?
No, but you automatically fail all dex saves. So.
Because you're paralyzed.
Because I'm paralyzed. So go ahead and roll your.
How about dem apples?
What level spell is that?
It's my 6th level spell.
6th level.
Yeah.
Do you like not being
I'm dumping
well
my resources,
prepared for
bro.
the lighter end of the
I got
fight?
cantrips for days.
Pale Prince Lee has
Thaumaturgy, we
Oh,
were
that
dead.
was really bad, but 63.
63.
Was
Most
really
of
bad?
them were ones.
As
All
It adds
things
40
considered,
to it.
Yeah.
as
very
the
bad.
disintegration ray
Did it add
smacks
add
into
It might be
its mid rift, you essentially just melt away its right leg and
Oh, too bad
its
not a wing.
and its tail.
Can he aim for a wing so that way it can't fly up?
Wait, pieces of it melted away?
I'm gonna say that its right leg and tail just all kind of disintegrate
Is this for flavor or
for
is...
flavor.
Okay, because that would mean something else to me. If
Yeah, it's
okay.
all just flavor.
I'm allowed to
You didn't
change
kill it.
the.
With your it's still alive.
it didn't have...
Should have
Zero
aimed for the
health.
wing. But it couldn't fly.
I'm
I'm going.
visually mad that
It didn't
it
work.
didn't
right.
turn to dust.
You rolled very poorly.
It still
to get a
has
63. 8 hit points
some
left.
hit points.
We have.
By the way,
You
when I
freaking one round did over 200 damage
Well,
to this
really,
thing already.
gravity did.
Yeah.
when I do that
Can't be
feature
mad at
to
us.
change somebody's spell, I can change the style and material of my garment. So flash, and it now is the Jabberwock color.
Just to mock it.
No, I'm wanting to look like an offspring it forgot.
Okay.
To, wants to nurture.
Just start walking around like this.
All right, and as a bonus action, I will, in my madness, I will do a puff of smoke at the head of the dragon.
Which is a dex
that's,
save,
That's
right?
on the bridge.
Which it will auto
That's
fail.
dex save,
It is a dex.
so it auto fails.
So it's blinded until the start of my next turn.
That
That's big.
is big, because it cannot use its fiery gaze if it is blind.
No gaze. Poor guy.
Poor
And then I'm
guy.
gonna
Wait, that little guy right there.
Uh,
Ditka.
Move.
Da bears.
I'm gonna move away until I don't feel its aura. Honestly.
Ooh.
So you're gonna move like along
Probably like
the
20
ravine?
feet, 20 feet to the south northwest. Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Yep.
That is
Oh,
your
I
full
thought-
movement.
I thought it was once you pass.
You
you're good.
are out of the aura.
Is it in every?
I think it's every turn.
Okay. Never
End
mind.
of turn.
I would've
It
moved
is
myself,
now a wisdom save
One on the ground.
for the one on the ground.
Fail.
on-
Minus
Automatic-
2 wisdom.
Fail.
Fails Dex
Fail.
and what saves?
but Dex and strength.
4.
So-
Fail.
Manny,
Does
your
it start
turn.
moving down with the rapids?
I think it's pretty heavy.
No,
I mean,
it's
if they're
just,
class 2 rapids.
He's
4
gonna-
actually.
Four.
Four. Class, they have
They're-
some
they're
movement.
washing
Very
over
shallow
it.
He's
water.
wedged in there.
Yeah, they're washing over it.
He's gonna come in up on the head.
You have to roll a charisma save, please.
Come on. You should
I
be
have
good at
only
that.
thing
I'm
keeping
very
you-
good at it. So that's above 20.
and You're good.
Smite this thing.
Yeah.
You have
So
smites?
he's gonna come up on his neck and he's gonna underhand chop
Nice.
to get at the gizzard, the gullet
It's only 8:30.
twice.
We're fighting the Pale Prince this evening.
All right. First
He's
attack.
just behind a rock. Hey guys,
Yeah, right.
that didn't work.
I meant to look to see if he was around.
Uh,
I got
24?
distracted by falling dragons.
Hits.
hits. Do you want me to
That was
roll
still
my
so
attacks
cool that you
first?
probably get
Yes.
to make that work.
Are you gonna
Sure.
smite?
Not on a no.
Second
Not-
attack.
Second attack.
It's a crit.
That's a crit.
See, these are melee attacks and it's still stuck. The first one.
It's
was
auto
good.
Yeah,
crit.
They're
That's
both
true.
auto crits.
So you
So
should
this is a
smite
double
on
crit.
both, baby. Yeah.
Smite twice.
I will smite twice.
Hey.
He's gonna also use
We're
his
not gonna
offhand
get
attack with the
along,
butt of,
guys,
it,
just
butt
let you
of his
know.
weapon.
This is how he went down last time.
Offhand attack?
He's gonna offhand attack, and so
Smite on that
so
too.
as he's swinging under, he's gonna come back around and hit him on the nose with the butt end.
Connect his nostrils, baby.
You're rolling with advantage, right? You should be.
If you
Oh,
rolled a
no, I
natural
was not.
crit, does that count as a double crit?
That's worse.
So he'll get a triple.
No,
Okay, so this is just a 20.
that hits.
Okay,
Three
Does not
crits.
so three crits.
Three crits.
I am going to need help with rolling the right amount of dice. All right,
Put it into the thing.
I should.
Just roll really big numbers in there.
All right, so for
D&D.
I also have the improved divine smite. What do I need to do to crit?
That's a funny
That's a good
pose.
callback.
What's your attack? What is your attack roll? 10s, right?
10.
the one I-
2d10s per attack.
Well,
Times
well,
two.
Twice.
I actually
and then
need to,
4s for the
I need to
last one.
cast the smite is what I'm trying to figure out.
What level?
And it doesn't count as a casting of a spell. It's just a
Uh-huh.
use of a spell slot.
That is correct, sir.
Craziest action economy ever.
It's the best.
Right,
That's why
so-
paladins are awesome.
So that's 2d10s typically doubled to 4.
Yep.
Yep.
Poor man. I feel bad.
3d4s. I think that's your
You rolled
offhand attack,
two
right?
d10s on a normal.
But also I have radiant damage,
Glaive.
Oh, snap.
To glaive.
2d4s.
I think I might play a paladin next
You
instead of
should.
a rogue.
Paladins
Paladins
are a lot
are
of
awesome.
fun.
Paladins are
Rogues are a lot of fun.
amazing.
Paladins.
Paladins are like
Paladins
novas
might-
from
The only
one
thing
battle,
is
and then they're
I-
kind of a.
Maybe I'll be like a.
Molly, all you do is save your spells for smites.
No.
No thinking.
Not a magic
so 12
one.
d8?
I just don't want to do
12d8?
it like
So
another strong
the one
god
the
character.
1 d8 per
And so-
attack that doesn't get
You
doubled,
can
I have
just
some
correct?
do your
ideas.
own.
Any dice that
Yeah.
you would roll gets doubled.
Yep.
Oh yes.
I'd have
The
to do
only
something
thing
like
that doesn't get doubled is the +5
Talk.
damage
That'd be
from
fun.
your strength.
15, 16, 17, 18 d8.
Oh, I should be logging all this damage for
18d8?
Celine.
How's that work?
Every single one of your attacks gets that.
Yeah.
So that's 6.
Are you
No,
smiting
just
with all
1d8
three?
though.
We're not
I-
gonna long rest.
Right, but it doubles.
I was on-
2, 4, 6.
This is why I roll one
Yeah,
dice at a time.
68. Not,
Yep.
I know.
And then your smite is 2d8.
oh,
So that's 4, 4, 4. So 12 plus 6,
my
18.
goodness. See now, I need you. I need you here to tell me this stuff. My goodness.
Yeah, that's a lot.
How much? So what's the
18
total?
D8.
10,
It's about
15,
what you took when you fell.
Are we
plus
good?
15 at the
Plus
end.
15.
Plus 15 at the end.
So you're basically just unleashing 2 fireballs on it
That's
simultaneously.
monstrous.
That's
More.
monstrous. 110
Fireball
plus
is 56.
plus
No.
15, so 125.
125 damage.
That's awesome.
Radiant.
Can it just be like, this isn't worth it?
What the hell? Again?
All right.
There's another one? I quit.
So
Nobody
I-
even needs a wizard
125.
around
that's a
here.
lot of
You guys
spell
are
slots,
wrecked.
though.
Yeah,
It
that
is.
is.
Again,
that's
we're
true.
not going to make it to the end of this, but that's at least we had fun along the way.
You
Tail Prince just.
roll me a d20.
Take him down with
Come on,
cantrips.
come on.
Roll
crit.
above a 15.
Nothing. I didn't
No?
get it. No.
Okay. You slash and use the butt of the glaive one more time, and you basically, essentially, the neck is like hanging on by like maybe a small sliver of flesh. There is a massive gash that is just pouring out blood, and blood
Wait a second.
just begins plummeting from its mouth.
Plus 3.
And you're emboldening bond.
No, he's
No,
not.
I'm not emboldened by it.
Sorry, I only can get 4 people.
3 more damage.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, dang. It's so
not that close.
It's a plus 1 weapon.
but
We
it's
forgot that.
but it's close. One more good hit, and he's not. And so the head is just like blood is just oozing out. This purplish,
2 of them.
kind
Smite
of
it just for fun.
this
you twice,
purplish
bro.
goo. And it is now his turn.
He has to make a
He
wisdom save.
cries.
I have to make a wisdom save.
You can't
He
see.
could pass it. He can't see though.
He's also blinded.
It's 11.
He was blinded by the light.
He's giving us this one.
D&D is super fun, guys.
I don't think he is.
Celine.
I think we're just trying to get to the next part of this fight.
Celine will cast Cure Wounds on it because she feels bad. No.
No.
Well, I first have to pass the charisma thing, I guess, still, right? Because I forgot to back up last time.
Yes, charisma, please.
All right.
Oh, is that its whole turn? Oh, because it's paralyzed, right?
That was not good. That was not good at all. I think I failed. I have a 10.
Okay, roll a d4.
Oh, no. This changes everything.
2, so I'd lose my turn.
You do nothing.
Okay.
Okay.
I can't move or anything, right? Okay, cool. Then I
Turn
just
auto ends.
So-
Hashin.
You can still
Held-
concentrate, right?
I'm outside of
think
all
so, I
of
didn't
their
take damage.
garbles.
Smite
it.
You are outside of your garbles.
Whoa, Manny! I've never seen you hit anything before.
I know.
That's why he smited it 3 times. He just wanted
Turns
to
out, all we need to do is paralyze the enemy.
Yeah. And then I'll actually attack
I
it.
go for my old friend.
My old friend.
Crit.
No.
Oh, you
Roll,
take it down.
roll the damage first. Are you smiting it?
Um,
Oh, yeah.
Why?
Save
I
it,
probably
save
wouldn't.
it,
Yeah.
save it.
We
No.
need someone with smite.
but I
Okay.
am going to throw my 1d4 and make it a 2d4.
Okay.
And I
Anybody want
didn't
another
say
muffin?
the other thing.
Do you want
You
to
did not sharpshoot it,
Right, so it's only a 2d10. All radiant.
which that's doesn't do extra damage to it. But
Until he said speed run.
Yeah.
The disrespect crit when it's all but dead.
I rolled terrible. 16.
okay, second attack.
That
Oh,
was-
wait. Yeah, no. Yep, I rolled bad.
And that's the crit version of that?
Still up.
Didn't drop a smite. Here we go. Ah, come on. I'm going for like that part of flesh that's holding on.
Yeah.
It's a little thicker than I thought.
Sinew, it's called.
Gross.
Ooh. 20.
Hits.
Crit.
Well, is it
Yeah,
though?
it's crit again.
Well,
'Cause
it's
it's a
melee,
melee.
damage.
Oh, you're
not
the arrow
crit.
attacking.
Yep, true. Thank you.
Just to be clear.
That minuses the points.
I mean, he'll
You're
roll
not
with advantage
sharpshooting this.
still.
No.
But
Nice. 1 damage
Plus 8.
plus 8, so 9.
9.
Still up.
Oh,
Oh, you're
man.
so mad at
Defiant of
yourself
you.
right now. Just jump off the bridge. Oh, you can't say that.
You could
Wait.
Fury of the Smallet.
The 2 arrows impact. Blood continues to just pour out of its nearly decapitated neck trunk as
Neck trunk.
Ray,
why that was
you
so
are
funny
up
when it
with a charisma save, please.
No, that was the last round.
Oh, yeah, that's right. 2.
I don't do
Very
anything.
good. And it is Cacophony's turn with the charisma save.
Yep.
Good on you to remember, though.
Yep.
With the
15.
D4? With the D4?
I did 100 damage in a round.
Yep,
so,
add
you
your
know,
D4.
I figured it was
Matters.
Fine.
You're fine.
19.
That
Equaled it
succeeds.
out.
Yay!
You may act as normal.
Okay, I'd like to run towards where we're supposed to go, but like halfway between Celine and Tashine, if I can.
Okay, yep, very good. That's your
Okay.
full movement as you turn around to unleash Eldritch Fury upon something or other.
Yes. Yeah. So Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
I guess I really only have a straight shot at the one on the bridge itself.
That is correct.
It's almost dead. Come on. Get this thing.
Is she technically rolling with
Kill it.
advantage still because it has darkness on it?
The one
Or
down
it's
below
blinded,
has
rather?
darkness.
Something like that?
Oh,
She-
it is blinded.
Roll your D4.
He did puff of smoke, the one on the
I just
bridge.
did
Raw,
my
you have
charisma.
advantage.
Yeah, you have advantage.
You had advantage too.
Yeah, you do have advantage.
I do.
Well, it's only until wait, your next
Start
turn,
of
right?
his turn.
Till the start of
Next
my turn, yeah.
You're trying to crit it? No.
That's on the first set.
Uh-huh. 22 hits.
Good.
Good hit, kill it. We can't let Hashim kill it again.
Very
Yeah,
Cacophony's
seriously.
turn. I want you to absorb this,
Aw.
this Jabberwock.
That's so sad.
5
5
damage.
damage. Yeah.
Absorb it
Okay,
into your
which
hand.
is crit, so that's doubled, right?
No, if it's melee, it's crit. If it's a
Correct.
like spell
Oh, okay,
or range,
so
it's
5
not.
damage. This guy is
Still holding on.
on.
Come on, you got another attack, don't you?
Second attack at advantage.
What was Eldritch Blast?
Yeah.
She had 3.
She does have 3 blasts now, right?
That's a miss.
Yeah, 12. I don't think I do because I'm
Advantage.
Oh, you're
have-
multi.
You got
Advantage.
Oh no, it doesn't
Oh,
matter.
no, it
Eldritch
doesn't
Blast
matter.
is by main
Yeah.
level.
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
That's a hit. 21.
You got all
Yes.
3.
That hits.
my math.
You got one more.
And for damage, that's 8.
Is that enough?
Come on.
Advantage.
Roll with
Advantage.
advantage.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll hit.
15 plus 8.
Yep. 23.
Please describe how you.
Good call for this!
Is this your first kill?
Ever?
Absorb it into your hand.
I think I paid for one other.
Okay.
You're like, so this is how it feels on the other side.
All right. So
Team
I've
player.
been
Team player.
stuck the whole time. I haven't
Great
been able
job.
to do very much. So when I can finally move, I run and I like turn around and like skid on the bridge, and just shoot straight at it.
As you shoot the third blast and you connect
This is worth
through
it.
your right hand, your bone hand,
Because otherwise we would have
as the head is blown off, your eldritch energy connects with the Jabberwock.
Much damage other than this.
Do you desire to try to interact with
Oh snap!
its dying form?
I do.
Okay,
Yes.
I need
Good
you.
choice.
Well,
I
maybe.
need you to roll
Well,
a
yeah, right, we'll
wisdom,
You turn evil.
a wisdom throw save.
Yeah, wisdom save. Oh, and you're not close to me anymore.
16.
16. All right. As you interact with it, you feel the intrinsic bond that Jabberwocks have to the Feywild. And the fact that this creature is going to regenerate and reconstitute itself
That's why I wanted to disintegrate.
within a matter of days. However, dealing the killing blow and having your unique connection with death, because you rolled high enough, you may elect to sever its ability to regenerate.
Yeah.
Do you do so or not?
The
You don't know
priestess
what'll
has the
happen if you
power.
do that, but you know that you can sever it.
Priestess has the power.
Why not?
If you don't do this, you're out of the party. I'm just kidding.
Maybe it maybe it reappears in the Shadowfell, but it fights for the
If it really, if it comes back, it's going to target me, right? That's.
You're the last one who killed it.
Oh, that's so true. Oh my gosh.
Then.
Mortal
yes,
enemy.
I would
Immortal enemy.
try to stop it from doing that.
Okay.
Yes.
And so as you blast it, you feel this connection. It's strange.
Dude.
And rather than releasing the full fury of the blast, you actually almost kind of like catch it and you pull it back to you. And you all watch as the form is almost like whiplashed
Oh, my.
as its soul is pulled from it and
Helen would be proud.
sucked into the
Yeah,
bone hand.
I am now afraid of you.
and
most
its
assuredly.
entire form
More than that,
just
anyone
turns
else.
to ash
Nice.
and flutters away.
But now you have a soul in your hand?
Yeah.
Oh, says the lady who's got 14 in her hand.
Good souls.
Of her dead
You
friends.
don't know that this one's bad.
Really
It was possessed.
It's just
twice.
a creature.
Twice.
Well, the
Interesting.
first time it was placed there as a defense mechanism against its will, and this time it was fighting us kind of
Can you
against
try
its
to
will.
like vent the soul out?
Do I feel any different?
You feel
What if she puts her beak and just warbles?
you do feel in control of the soul of that creature.
Oh.
Till the Pale Prince comes.
I don't know.
Cool.
You don't know what that means, but you feel like there's
Please let your war cry
more that
become
you can do.
Jabberwock.
Yes.
Alright.
That's sick.
We have to let her
Nice.
kill everything.
This
now.
is the
Yeah.
this is the first time
no.
she's killed something since she got the bone hand.
Uh-huh.
I have been waiting for
And you got a boss.
Oh.
You got a
this
boss.
dynamic.
in your-
Yeah, this is the right one to kill.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man, I hope you kill the Pale Prince.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That would be fun.
Then you
So are
just
we out of
gain a
combat,
crush on
or
somebody
what's
who
this
hates
other
No, it
dragon
is
doing?
now Anthony's turn. With
It's
the
my turn? Oh my
Should we
God.
just walk
Par-
away?
paralyzed its paralyzed mate being drowned in
Walk
the
away.
We really could.
in the rapids below.
We know we have to keep going. We could probably just leave it there.
We could.
Well, we assume
Cantrips.
that it's gonna.
we should let
Yeah,
Cacophony.
It's
I think we
also-
just can't.
We
it's
should
also
try to
at, like,
set it up so Cacophony kills it
Negative
again.
12 health.
I could
Yes.
easily do this,
No, it's a lot
actually.
still.
I can just drop Sickening Radiance right down there and...
Wait, let Cacophony kill it. Let her
Let
get
Cacophony
two
Probably got
things.
like 30 hit
You
points
don't
left.
know how many she could do this to at a
That's
time.
true.
Oh, that's fair.
Okay.
Just cantrip, I would say.
At least their souls
I
will be
mean, it's
together.
just a 4th level spell.
Oh, so romantic.
All right, I'm going
Can you imagine
to...
you go to your little boat and you're like, do you want to have your girlfriend with you? 'Cause I can make that happen. I don't want to be rude or anything.
Not a threat or anything.
That's amazing, Bree. Great,
Yeah.
great job.
Can you twin me still?
Depends on how many charges you need.
for fun? I need one.
Yeah, I'll twin it.
That's gonna be fun.
Wait,
Okay.
guys, we're not gonna have a long rest.
Well, no, it's
Just
not.
throwing
It's
that
not.
out
He's gonna
there.
bring it up to
It's
us,
not
and
my
then we're just gonna
strength
hit
point.
it.
Just
It's
for funsy
using the
purposes, yeah.
magic
Okay, I'm
item.
going to
I wouldn't
sprint
be so
towards
free
the
with my
edge.
points.
and jump off.
Seriously?
You're gonna do both of you. That's amazing.
And when I'm about 75 feet away, I'm gonna cast Vortex Warp, and both of us are going to disappear and appear on the land at the edge of the bridge.
Like over here.
Sure, that's fine.
Okay.
I look back at
Oh.
Celine and say,
So far away
Hey.
from me and Maddie.
"Nice work, nice work, thanks."
So far, you put him at the worst place.
What
What do you mean?
You put him too far away from all the melee people.
it's all good.
All right.
also
Is,
knows
is,
that.
headed
Where
that
would
way.
is
I
that your
go?
turn, Anthony?
Sorry, buddy. No. I'm gonna bonus action puff of
Headbutt.
smoke. Automatic fail.
Nice.
She's blind. She's blind. Bring it.
You can
And I do it like that. As soon as we appear, I go boom, and smoke goes.
It also has darkness
And I
over
bow.
its face.
That's right.
Are we even in the Fae right now, or is this like? Yeah,
All right. I
warm
need
up?
to roll a wisdom save.
Wouldn't it be so funny if it passed here?
Yes.
Oh,
9.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It is allowed to make a con save when I vortex warp, and it doesn't automatically fail con saves. That's not good. Retcon all of that.
That's not good.
Con.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I rolled an 11 with my last roll.
Nice.
Con is +5, so 16.
Fail.
But then I rolled
Okay,
an
good.
18 on my next roll,
And that's
which
for...
is the wisdom save.
Wisdom.
Minus
Oh,
2
that's
is,
how we're rolling it?
minus 2
Oh,
is
so you fail.
16.
You fail.
There's
so
a twinkle
close.
of hope, and then it just.
The dice speaks. This you shouldn't have planned this encounter. Nope.
I did know that.
I mean, it started horribly
Apparently-
for us,
I'd kill
to be
myself.
fair.
Apparently, we just crushed Jabberwock.
Yeah, it's just our
Guys
thing.
do crush Jabberwocks. Manny,
The
it's
storm
your
is going to be
turn.
nothing but 20
Can you make it?
level 20
He's
around.
instantly rewriting. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, you can't make it all the way there.
I don't think I can either.
If we all survive,
I'm
can
sorry.
we reclass as two adventurers
I
who
could've put
hopefully
35
hunt
feet.
down
Put them on
Jabberwocks?
the other side.
Yeah, you should have.
Can
Oh well.
Can't you do the
I'll dash.
Your range thing?
yeah water spell?
My range is only 20
You
feet.
get
Well, you can
right up next
30
to it.
feet, 20
right in
feet.
front of
You'll
Manny.
be there.
I think it's
Come
so
on.
In
far.
front of Anthony.
I have no bonus.
You
action
deserve
thing
this
I can
kill
do.
anyway. Actually.
Go for it.
No, I used my action.
All
I
right,
dashed.
that's your action and dash.
Yeah.
It is now Celine's turn.
Go for it, Celine.
Uh,
It's got between
don't know
30
if
and
I have
50
any
hit points
damage.
left, my guess.
I guess I can Sacred Flame a dex spell, which will automatically fail, so 3d8.
Yep.
Mhm.
Take it like the Jabberwock you are.
Oh, that's
All 8.
pretty good. 19 points. 8, 7, and 4. So 19 points of damage.
Can you do it again?
No, it's my action
All right.
for a cantrip.
That's weak.
Then I spare the
casters.
dying on it. Does it feel bad?
All right. It is irradiated further as its flesh is just baked away by the radiant fury of all of you teeing off upon it.
You got this, Asheen.
Hey,
Sheen,
kick off-
charisma save.
Okay.
Ah. I suppose I should
15.
probably charisma.
With your d4.
15 fails.
With your
With my
d4.
D4. This is the first time I've had to use it.
Specifically at the
19.
beginning of your turn.
Oh, okay.
19
It's not during.
succeeds.
Perfect.
Okay. Hey, Cacophony.
I feel so
Yeah.
Do you think you could do that again?
That was your emboldening bond, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was his once per
Yeah.
turn.
I don't
Yep,
need
yep,
it. We're fine. Do you think you
Hold
could
up
do
and
it
hold me,
again?
Mom, please.
I could try. I'm not sure.
Okay. I'm gonna hold my turn until after she goes.
Okay. Well, Ray, you are
Yeah,
up.
It doesn't. It's not. Unbolding mana is not once per turn. It's any roll you have. Just so you know.
It
No, that
says
was
each
blessed.
creature can add the d4 no more than once per turn.
No, I make the rules.
I'm gonna.
You could gaslight
heard
me
that out
so
loud
easily, and I
conversation.
feel
I don't
so
think I can
worried.
make it.
Okay.
But wait, these words right here are disregarded.
Yeah.
We don't read those sentences.
I'm gonna head over. I have 45 feet of movement.
I was like, did I
So,
not
let me
understand
know how far I
what
can
turn means all this time?
No, whenever I say no,
45.
you know I'm gonna say some bullshit afterward.
You are
Maybe
more
I
than
need to
20
solve
feet
for your
away
cars
for your.
Yeah, I can't do anything. So.
You can dash up there.
Can you throw something at it?
Sure, I'll dash up there.
You dash up and
Just
you
throw
are.
a rock at it. Make an improvised
Right
weapon
next
at
to
Roll
you.
it.
your charisma save.
No, because that's my
No,
whole
it's
turn.
when she starts
It's
her
at
turn.
least
then.
closer.
Oh.
I do, though.
But
Are
it
you-
is.
No, you might be okay.
Cacophony is.
She was right next to Ray before she dashed.
Ooh, if you could do 2 souls and you can trap the 2 lovers in your arm
I need you to roll a charisma
in
save.
It'll
torment
make the
for
DC
all of
higher, I
eternity,
Ooh, nice.
you might evolve.
17. No.
No,
20.
don't say that.
Sorry.
Plus 2, 21. Or 27.
27.
Succeeds. You may take your
Nice.
action.
Don't say
Take
that.
your action as normal.
Okay, so I'll spin where I am, so I'm facing the other one.
Yep.
Spin
No, you
move.
just pirouette.
Smart move.
Spin move.
Also,
I would've done it behind my
Cacophony,
head, though.
If you move a little bit up, you'd be in the aura and get +5 for your.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna run up
What?
a little bit closer. Yes.
Yep, you are within 10 feet of Manny.
All right.
All right,
I'm
Eldritch
holding my
Blast.
shot. I'm ready to go.
Your bowstring snaps.
So let me get this
kill.
Oh wait,
With
it's my turn
advantage,
next?
Bree.
I might get a kill.
That's right.
He's not gonna get me a kill.
12.
20.
Hits.
Nice.
You want me to roll all 3?
You're going to need to hit with all 3 to still
on.
kill this.
Okay. Then the second
Hey.
one.
Yep.
Nice.
You have to roll
But
good
CP
damage.
crit. Did not.
Nope.
That one hits.
Okay.
2 hits. Yeah, keep going. That'll
Nice.
hit 2.
Okay.
3
That's
hits.
all 3?
Okay.
Come on. Roll it.
Your 3d10
Wait, don't.
Une des
Roll
trois.
dice
plus
until they hit. Is that what-
15.
Well, it'll do the adding for
We
it.
just re-roll it.
She has advantage on attack rolls. She's rolling.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my goodness.
10.
I
And
should just pull it out.
whoa, 20.
20 total.
Yeah.
Okay. You blow a chunk of its flesh off, which has already been partially disintegrated on the lower half. Its wing is now essentially just a broken mass of green, bleeding flesh. It's still alive
All right.
as
We're actually
Hashin
having a tougher time now than we did at the beginning.
unleashes his...
Hold on. Did we skip Hashin before?
No,
Yeah,
he
he
held
held
his
his
turn
turn.
until...
To see if she could do it, but
Yeah.
27 hits.
You
All
can
right.
roll with advantage to see if you crit.
I don't think I can.
You can. It has any attack against it has advantage.
Yeah,
While
but
blind.
paralyzed.
It's laying
blind.
down.
blind.
It's blind. So it's because of his puff of smoke.
Still the same.
Okay.
Wait, I have one more. If I have advantage, I have elven accuracy. Sorry. All right, they all still hit. This one I'm gonna sharp shot.
Okay.
Sharp snot. 19, 19, 19.
21.
Hits.
I only have 2 attacks.
How much damage you doing?
All of it.
Well,
How much do I need to kill it?
that didn't stand. 4 plus. Where's my 2T'd? 14.
It's still paralyzed, so it's... No, wait. It's only auto crit. on
Only melee is an
Yeah,
auto
yeah.
crit.
14, 17.
That's tricky. I always
41 plus
assume that
10
too.
Is 41 plus 4 is 45 radiant damage.
How would you like to finish this off?
I would like to surgically take off the one wing.
Ooh.
Surgically.
That was with the first shot.
Can you do this in 6 seconds?
And then the other, I'm going right between the eyes. Just where no one else can see it but me and Anthony.
And it just
Whamma-lamma.
lays back, its body disintegrated, blown apart, pulverized, broken and bludgeoned from the fall, and you guys suck.
Our 3-hour fight has lasted 1 hour.
This has never happened
What
before.
will we do?
Do we get to actually
Can we go
roleplay?
shopping again? Shopping.
We go-
As the Jabberwocks forms disintegrate, well, as that one dies, its form disintegrates and turns into, whereas that one turned into a dark black ash, this one turns into frost.
Ah.
Oh.
As
She'll be back. She'll be back.
as it turns into frost and kind of is taken up with the rest of the beating
Flustered.
snow
Which way does it go?
as it kind of intensifies behind you and just begins to
Push you
pelt
forward.
you as you are drawn into this kind of polar vortex, so to speak. As it is drawing, it is kind of pushing you along, drawing you in, so to speak. The temperature begins to drop precipitously, instantaneously. I need you all to make Constitution saves.
Nice.
What's the range of this thing
He
happening
did this
right
on
now?
purpose.
It's just the general environment around you right now.
Save.
Crit.
20 non-crit.
21.
12.
26.
Yes, 21.
Okay, Cacophony.
Whatever, guys.
Wait, did you? It's her
Emboldening
turn
bond.
right now. Is it a new turn technically? So you can do emboldening bond.
You can, yep.
I say 12, 15.
15 succeeds.
Yay!
12, 20, 20, 20 something.
No
20
one
something,
takes
20
any
something.
exhaustion.
That's good.
Oh, that's really good.
However,
Holy
you
cow!
feel like if you stay exposed in this temperature, you'll have to roll again.
We run
We dart.
Understood.
We don't really know where we're going, do we?
towards yeah.
You know that there is
That way.
a gate to the confluence of plains, the city of Brass, that is located centrally within the
We have to keep
Glass.
going.
wastes of
I
glass.
can't believe we just avoided
You were
that.
told by the people at the Sultry Poultry to essentially just go straight
Yeah.
on the road and then straight into the wastes of glass, and you'll essentially run into it. Like, you can't miss it type of a thing.
I got nothing to keep us warm.
Okay,
Keep going.
you continue on. I need someone to roll a d20 to give
for it.
me the
You got it.
pace with which you go.
Oh.
It is
I believe in you.
3 hours have passed of your 24-hour Hero's Feast.
Hero's Feast.
right.
Oh, our temporary hit points.
9.
9. That's not as good. You move about another distance in about 2 hours, but it's slower going because you are shivering. As you move, you come across several rock formations. I need everyone to roll a Constitution save. As the snow begins to
You would not have emboldening bond at this point.
catch on the glass
Nice.
and is starting to pile up.
Con save again?
23.
26.
23.
7.
I forget what I have.
14.
14.
15.
Everyone, okay. Cacophony, Hashin, you each gain a level of exhaustion.
What's that do?
Means you have disadvantage on skill checks. Okay. If you take another level of exhaustion, you will have disadvantage on
On
your
attack
attacks.
rolls,
Okay. Well, it makes a bigger difference. As you move, you come across, as I said, a rock formation that seems to have a tunnel that goes into it, which seems to be the way the road moves. There is also the opportunity to climb over the rock formation.
I feel like we should dory this. Go through, not over.
I read the book about this. When they tried to go over the mountain, the wind gets worse. Just go through.
Yeah.
It is a driving snowstorm above you, swirling around. So without making a roll, you would all see that evidently in the atmosphere
Can we
above.
see anything in the tunnels?
It is
Are they
Farther
mine?
away.
dark and scary. It is quite a large opening.
Oh, okay.
So it's not like a little 5-foot opening. It's like 30 feet by 30 feet opening, though it does narrow as you go in.
Just remember to speak friend and
Can I
enter.
can I look at the rest of the rock face and see if there's any other crevices that we could walk through?
Sure. Go ahead and roll perception.
27. Nope, I'm sorry. 25.
Nothing evident.
It's fine.
There is a pathway that seems
But
to
it was
go,
a success.
It was a success.
You're the winner!
There is a pathway that seems to go up
You're
and
winning
over. That was not immediately evident because it's covered in snow, so it wouldn't. You do find something that would allow you to,
Traverse more easily up.
yes. So, i.e., lower your DC if you wanted to climb or over.
I feel like we should stay on the road. That's my vote.
Before we say that, it doesn't look protected from the wind at all.
It does not. It's
yeah,
just
let's
it
go through.
makes it easier, basically. So, you proceed into the tunnel,
Watching for an ambush.
watching for an ambush as you go.
Mm-hmm.
What is the order in which you are proceeding?
I'll go first.
I'm in the middle.
I'll go behind Ray.
I'd like to see if there are any plants in the area approximately 50 feet away that look interesting.
Plants?
I'm just joking.
Yep.
I'll
The
go by Manny.
wastes of glass. There's tons of plants.
They're all like Swarovski, like little plant shapes.
This one looks like an owl.
Wow, they are. This
one's
is
a
really.
bear.
This is like wastes of glass right here.
Straight darkness.
That's kind of fun.
Ooh.
That's super bright.
That
It
is
is.
very bright.
Let me see if I can adjust that. One second.
That doesn't look bad on
It's
camera,
not
though.
terrible on camera.
No,
No, it's just
fine.
on real life.
Spells.
More Jabberwocks.
Understand why it happened.
Kind of looks like a mask. Like 2 little eyes.
Oh yeah.
As you enter in on the southeast portion, you see that it narrows for a time, but then opens back up, and it splits 2 ways. I'm not going to bother putting black down. You don't see any of this in here.
Yep.
But it opens up, and as you go through, You enter in, and you look, and at the end of the split, you first come upon a completely frozen, what looks to be system of roots that have grown through and intertwined with a skeleton that
What's
looks
that?
to be of a young dragon that is just
Whoa.
like plastered into the side here. As you look at it and observe it, you see from the telltale nose horn that is there that this was a blue dragon of the lightning variety.
Cool.
Well, in terms of its breath weapon, which would make sense with the wastes of glass. Blue dragons are often around dry, sandy areas, and it seems to have been killed and long dead. This likely having been its lair, but it was taken out. There are two directions that you can proceed, one to the south and one to the north, that both go kind of around the stone wall that the dragon is plastered into. Anyone can also roll any sort of insight, inspection, etc. of the dragon itself.
History?
And,
History?
Medicine.
that wouldn't really
Yeah, I'd
do
like to roll
much
medicine.
here.
Okay.
But medicine or perception if you're trying to gain anything from it or see anything about it.
Because it's just skeleton.
Oh,
Right?
I'm gonna look at it.
Yeah.
Sure.
I never rolled.
I got
all
rid of my
this.
crit fail.
25?
25.
Perception?
You notice in particular the way the roots are growing through this. That it must have been killed by some sort of druid or something like that.
Huh.
Because the roots seem to have like even broken through some bones.
Are the roots wood colored or
It is
Black.
wood. I mean, it's like old now, but they have kind of pierced through,
What a way to
and
go.
they don't necessarily like emerge from like a trunk of a tree or anything above. It's just like these roots that have jutted out through the side of the wall and
Okay.
have kept it there.
Okay. Cool.
There was a party here before us that was a lot better than us.
You also know a young dragon is
Weak.
not the most power, like compared to you guys would pretty easily take out a young dragon is way less powerful than the two Jabberwocks that you just slaughtered with ease.
Are we able to see anything with the road? Can we tell which one is closest
got hit
in line
bad,
with our
though.
path? Or
They
Yeah,
both look
That thing took a
Trodden. as if foot traffic goes through here.
Are they stone?
They are it looks to be like a glass, a bluish glass.
So,
pretty.
so what are we seeing that allows us to know that foot traffic passes through?
There's just a worn nature to both sides, like
Okay.
at kind of the center.
I would vote north. I don't know.
All right.
Which way is the wind blowing from?
East and
The
west.
wind is is coming in from the entrance. There is no wind inside. You presently in this space, you do not need to make con saves. You are covered from exposure to that cold, though the snow is kind of pressing in and seeking to try to encroach upon you within this space.
Yeah, I'm in the back, so I'm just following the line. Whoever's in the front. Your guide.
Is anybody opposed to north?
No,
I
it's,
don't know.
you
Guess
go,
it's as
you
good as
lead, we'll
ours.
follow.
Well, they
North.
did tell us to go straight, right?
Yeah.
But our options are north or south.
So east.
JB jumps up.
Is there any
Anthony
light?
jumps up.
that
I'll
we can
follow
see?
you, Ray. I got you.
There is no light in this space,
I
so
cast dancing lights.
dancing
around
lights
us.
emits, and immediately as that does, the reflection off of this bluish glass is actually quite beautiful.
You
And-
change it to a disco color.
I go into to a seizure. I'm the old guy.
The transparent nature of
your
this
reading
space lights up, and you now see in the depths of it, you see coins which are seemingly trapped and melted within the glass.
Cacophony, don't spend here digging all day. Let's
So I
go.
start like scraping.
We immediately ditch our mission
Claw,
and
trying
just
to
try
see
to
if I can
carve
get
him
to
out.
anything.
shiny.
I'll go north, I guess.
And there's just like a depth to the glass, as if it's just there is no opacity beyond it. It's like I can almost keep, if I had enough light, I could keep seeing into the glass even deeper.
That's pretty.
So you begin to go around to the north. You turn the corner, and the reflections are emitted even further. And as you do, there is what you see, a kind of a gap up ahead in the floor, a
Okay.
break, so to speak, as you move forward. And you see that it kind of bends around, and there you lose view around the bend. You also see that there's an opening as you kind of get to about here. Past the breach in the floor, there is an opening in the wall to like another branch, so to speak.
Oh,
Huh.
let's watch Ice Age.
It is very Ice Age-esque.
While we're walking, I want to like make some marks on the wall,
Okay.
because I have mason tools.
That
Sheen
is
was here.
true. You're
Sheen
pinned.
was here. Okay, you take the time to scrawl. Sheen
I'm
was
very
here.
good at it.
Yeah.
It says I'm proficient.
You are proficient.
So, just in case this starts to get topsy-turvy, I
Right.
want to be able to mark where we've been.
Very good.
Do we have a
Careful
hopper
of the
still? Has
break.
she even told us we have a hopper?
Yeah, the hopper's in my hammer.
Alright.
We all know we have a hopper.
Yeah.
I don't know if we.
I
have
know
know
we
that-
have a
I
hopper.
don't know if we
Yeah,
have
you-
the blood to actually
Anthony knows.
Right?
work it.
I don't know
No,
that.
I have. I
we
have
have
a
dragon
vial of
blood.
dragon blood.
I don't know that she's ever explained. She might have explained. You
we don't
probably
really have a lot of
we'll
downtime.
say you've explained what it does.
I
so
would
you won't know
have,
that.
yes.
Yeah.
Because they all have the necklaces, right?
Just
So-
in
They do.
case.
I would have explained it with the necklaces.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
All right. So, do we want to go into that secret passageway or just keep following?
I would vote just keep following. I think time is important here. Careful of the break, though.
Yeah. All right. Let's go.
Unless,
Can you
Yeah.
send an unseen servant?
unless you want to
As
peek
you-
your head in, I guess.
As you go over the break, you with the light, you are able to see
have
down,
creatures
and
I
you
can send
can
down
see
there.
that there is a layer below that you could, if you wanted to, break through this ice and get down to, and you see more sparkly treasure down there.
I could send my little badger.
I think, guys, I
He's been
think
hanging out the whole
this
time.
is all ways to just distract us. I think we need to get there as fast as we can.
She turns around and we're all down in the hole.
Swimming in gold.
What? Ray, you'll have to come down here. We can't hear you.
Duck McScrooge, whatever his name is.
Scrooge McDuck.
I think
Duck,
speed
yeah.
is of essence.
It's fine.
Machine is holding back.
Let's keep
Hey,
moving.
Coffee, we're coming back. Don't worry.
Alright.
We don't have to
Alright.
explore every single
Okay.
thing in the tunnel.
No, I get that. I'm with you
So you
in
move
heart.
as
You're
you
not letting
come
us
to
have
the
any
point.
fun.
As you come to the point where there is a pathway that leads to the right,
Oh, nice.
and the pathway that kind of meets up with the southern route, and you now see there's another pathway that leads off to the south.
Which one looks like the main route?
Roll
Yeah.
perception. Actually, no. Roll. Yes, roll perception.
No, I am.
Would you say that she has advantage because he's illuminated the space for her?
Nope.
I am a.
I would say that she
ranger.
can see because
Okay.
she's in the space for
That
Tracking is one
such
of
an
my
energetic
main,
no.
She can
A
even.
natural 20.
natural
That's
20.
good. Okay.
So it's interesting. There is the floor down here looks further cracked and broken, but the pathway looks like a wider, worn path. This pathway into here, it's narrower. It doesn't look as worn, but there's no cracks or anything. It just narrows.
I would think the wider one's more of the main path.
I'm
It
following you.
might be, but you also have to consider if there is any beast in here, the wide path would be the one it would choose.
Do we hear any sounds of a beast? Because a tunnel would echo pretty loud.
Would roll perception.
Can you send
For
your
your
badger,
hearing.
Anthony?
7.
I don't know if he's
You
in the
hear
mood right now.
yourselves
Steve, I'm gonna
echoing in
kick
your
you off the
speech.
cabin.
Yeah. Is anyone
Whole
else
point of find
Can I
familiar.
try?
hearing? Feel the vibrations on the ground.
We're trusting in our
Use your elven
barbarian.
eyes.
He gets down on the ground.
Trusting our barbarian for all of our scouting abilities.
Yes, yes, we are.
I actually have a really good survival. I'm not gonna lie.
You
I
have a
think
lot of
my
really good
survival's like plus
everything.
7.
Okay,
Nice.
so that's 21.
It's wisdom,
21.
and I'm proficient in wisdom.
Nice.
You strain,
Good tier.
and
One of
you kind
no,
of tell
one of my
everyone to
ancestors.
silence for a moment. And as you strain and listen, you hear the howling wind that is outside and seemingly somehow following you in here. Though you're not exposed to the conditions that would cause you to have to roll constitution saves, it seems that the as you go deeper in, the snow is also falling and coming deeper in as well.
So he's just.
But you don't hear any creatures. You just hear the howling storm.
Do I hear the howling storm coming from any other direction than the one we've been on?
With a 21, you are not able to differentiate
Okay.
because it's just kind of like the snow is like falling here now as
Right.
you guys are kind of standing between these two.
I have no real wisdom to give you.
Does anyone object to the wider path?
So
You
knowing
wanna
that
do
there was a
the-
dragon in here, can I make one last perception check if there are like claw marks or gouges in that broader path?
Sure.
Crit.
Crit. You don't see any claw marks or gouges in the wider path. They're actually in the narrower path.
Alright.
Interesting.
Then I will say
Doesn't
that.
the wide path lead to destruction?
Typically, but I feel like in a scary tunnel, maybe not.
Oh, okay, so we just throw out all our...
Yeah.
Ray goes,
Gotcha.
typically, in
When-
most cases. In this case, no.
Does
I don't know.
anyone want me to ask one of their gods what we should do? Because I haven't really used the spell since I learned it, and I'm kind of itching to.
Do we want to use more spells at this juncture?
No,
I have a
I'm
free
just
one
asking.
that I can ask a question of if our path is right or wrong or neutral.
Free?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It's clairvoyance. It's really dumb, so I haven't used it.
It's not dumb.
I don't think we
not
should use
done.
it
It's
yet.
actually super
I
useful.
think we should...
So dumb.
Ray's like,
Use
it
it right
makes
now.
no
After
sense.
we make
so
this
I've
choice,
never
use
bothered.
it.
I think we should make a decision and then use it.
Yeah.
No,
rather
I
than-
could do it before we make a decision. Of this is going to be our decision.
Yeah,
Is
good.
this the
Do it.
correct decision?
Please
Okay.
do that. You're in charge.
Okay. Go ahead and
I
have
didn't
to
know you
read
could
how
do
it
this.
is.
Why have
ask
we
your
not done this?
ancestors.
the whole campaign.
Dumb.
Ask your,
It is very good.
How is it dumb?
I think it's called clairvoyance.
Because she's a barbarian. I understand. I
Yeah,
understand.
fair enough.
Is
It's-
Molly
understand.
playing
Character
character, or does
choice.
Molly just think it's stupid?
It's dumb. I just think it's stupid.
Okay.
Claire.
Let's not give her any spells next campaign.
So
Boys.
you specifically chose not to engage with your ancestors. because you thought it was
rejecting them. Rejecting the ancestors. I thought you were different.
Anti-wisdom. Who's
Oh, it's
David?
not-
We haven't seen David
It's
in a long
not
time.
clairvoyance. It begins with an A. What's that one?
Augury.
Augury. Yeah.
Augury.
That's the same thing.
No, clairvoyance is I can see around corners.
Which I've also thought dumb when I haven't used.
Who needs that?
That's a level 13, I think. or
Skyrim
something?
clairvoyance
I
is
prefer to
super
walk around the
useful.
corners and
Okay.
then smack whatever's there.
So I receive an omen from an otherworldly entity about the
Oh,
results
shoot.
of a specific course of action that you plan to take within the next 30 minutes. The DM chooses the following possible omens: good, bad, or good and bad, or nothing.
Crap.
Yeah, good
This-
and bad is like.
Oh, the lawyer.
Spell
Look at him, the little
doesn't take
eyebrows
into
going.
account.
This is why it's stupid.
Yeah, that is why
Matt
it's
makes
stupid.
it stupid.
be. It depends what you choose.
Right. The spell doesn't take into
you.
account any possible circumstances that might change the outcome, such as the casting of additional spells or the loss or gain of a companion. If you cast the spell 2 or more times before, doesn't matter, because it's a free spell for me. I don't have spell slots, so I just get to do it. I think it's like once a long rest
Okay.
or short rest.
So
That's a
please
4th level spell.
utter your
What am I saying?
augur to your
I don't know.
ancestors.
I don't know. That's why. What am I
Say,
saying?
oh,
If we
Papa
take-
Shashu Juju.
No, what's my question?
You can only
take
answer
the
in
wider
bad,
path,
good,
will
bad,
we
and
make it
good.
out of the
I
tunnel?
give a yes. A
No, we don't want to get out of the
response.
tunnel.
We do.
Back
The
onto the
fastest
main
route
road.
to the prince.
The
Right.
main road, yeah.
The portal?
I mean,
Prince?
if he's in this tunnel.
portal.
We
I
don't
would
want to
do
leave the
portal.
tunnel.
Fair enough.
But how does he answer? Does it have to be like yes or no or bad, good?
Is
good, and
south
like,
or north better to greet
Ray
the prince, right?
tries to get into like a meditating position,
You know what we
and then her butt's cold, so then she wiggles, and then her knees are cold, so then she ends up standing. She's like, this is dumb. And so she tries to think really hard and connect
Oh
with
my
her butterfly inside of
Oh,
her
dang
spirit.
it.
Butterfly in the sky.
Start singing
Dang it.
that.
And
Jordy the Forge comes in.
who's the smartest ancestor I would know? Oh, that's easy. Okay. Solanam, if you could hear me, will this wide path lead us the fastest way back to the portal?
Saul's a bad guy.
Thank you. No, he's not. He's
Will
actually
this
part of the
wide
Iron Throne.
path lead
Which
us?
I wanted to ask last week. Dang sickness.
Wait, how did you phrase your question?
The fastest way back to the portal.
Back to the portal?
Fastest way to the portal.
Fastest way to the portal.
Okay.
What portal?
You
The Pale Prince, we gotta go through the portal.
see a visage with a butterfly. You all see the butterfly kind of flutter for a moment in front of her.
Hey, see the butterfly?
Told you it was real.
Puff of smoke. On the butterfly.
And it kind of flutters around you and then alights on your shoulder, and you feel a sense of affirmation to your question.
Wide path.
You got it.
Let's do it.
I'm with you.
All right.
Ray, I don't think that spell is dumb.
So dumb.
I'm
It's
cold.
no use.
The butterfly shrugs.
So dumb.
I'm cold. How come no one told me to get like a winter jacket spell or something? Come on.
You proceed down the wide path. The weight of your steps crunching
often do I get to
the
do it?
glass beneath you, but you quickly move on. I'm not going to make you do like the skill check rolls, but you get the sense that should you linger or should you all
He's just boosting the last fight.
should you all stay in this spot, that the weight of you might crash through the floor.
Ah.
Oh, God.
We do one at a time.
You proceed, yes.
While
You're
jumping.
wise enough. Jump.
I feel like jumping would add pressure.
That's exactly
Yes.
why we do
You
it.
proceed,
We're getting that gold one way or another.
and you feel like you move downward
Just by accident.
Okay.
as you spiral down, and
Oh
the
no,
width of
I
this
fell in the hole.
almost seems to kind of like slowly meander and snake through.
Slithering snake.
As you continue forward, and there's this remaining well-worn path continues.
Good
You
job, Molly.
keep moving forward,
Second side of the map. Good job.
This is the most efficient we've ever been in the
And-
whole
I
campaign.
don't know what to do.
you
It
emerge.
just feels
Blinders,
wrong.
get through.
You emerge down this slowly sloping path, which is narrowed, and you kind of see a sharp turn, which you turn into. I presume you continue to have the dancing lights out as you go.
Yes.
As you move around the corner, you see another
Is the
dragon.
Snow, is the snow still behind us?
It has continued to follow you all the way through.
Horse hockey.
I'm just imagining. Dun-dun, dun-dun.
Right.
Yeah.
He has something on this thing.
And as you turn, you see another dragon that has been killed and again just kind of like almost stuck like a trophy with these
Ew.
roots through it.
What's the roots though? Who's the druid?
And
I would say it's foreshadowing.
as you continue
Is this-
around the
is this-
bend,
Is the snow that's behind us? Does it remind me of what was around us in the tiny hut when we were camping?
Yeah.
yes, very much so, except in much greater intensity.
And there's
He's
there's
pissed
no
now.
senses that are
Then
sensing
Now.
like a creature, or this is just a following effect.
It is following you as if observing you and waiting for you to reemerge, and if it can overtake you with its strength, then it would do so.
Can Ray
I'll
try
allow
to interact with the snow and
Ooh.
slow it down
Ooh.
with the tear?
it is part water.
One might also say that it's
100%
100%.
water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Science,
And by
baby.
part, I meant all.
It's actually
actually,
spiritual.
I was gonna say,
Dirt.
it might be part water
I-
because
I-
there might be something in it.
No, I
That's
think
true.
each snowflake has a piece of dirt at its center. That's how a snowflake forms.
So we just
Same
get
way
followed
rain
by a
does.
dust cloud.
That same way what
Frozen
rain
dust
does.
cloud.
No, it doesn't. Amazing.
Go ahead and
I was like, oh, I
roll.
didn't know that.
Go ahead and roll your
Wait, is she for real? Was that a real
attempt with the tier.
Why not?
This is an
I think so.
Arcana check.
It's just a water molecule that shapes as a
Yeah,
snowflake.
I don't know that it's true, but
No.
it could be.
Maybe.
Bacteria
Could
in
be.
the
I
air
don't
that
think
helps
so.
form
Dirty world.
snowflakes.
Nope.
I want you to believe
4.
that.
As you clutch the tier in
We
your
could Google
hand,
it, be
you
very simple.
concentrate
prefer to
on
think
the
of it
driving
like-
snow, and you can almost hear a chuckle on the wind, on the breeze.
Fair enough.
He knows everything we're doing.
Um,
I don't like that. This guy sucks.
as
At
you
the center nucleus of each snowflake is a perfect hexagonal ring of water molecules frozen around a tiny speck of dust.
That's a lie. Science knows nothing.
I've heard that before as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say I
I'm just
think I learned that on.
You're probably right.
As you
Cool.
turn the corner,
I don't
Cool.
believe
The
Google.
facts on the
cool.
Flat Earth
Yeah.
Society page. So
I
it
think
has
that's why
to be
each one
true.
forms different. That's what makes them unique.
as
This
you
is
turn the corner,
Thank you for sharing, Molly. I appreciate that. I learned something today.
Yeah.
you see a
So
pillar
did the pepper.
of what
Pepper.
looks to
Dang
be glass or ice or something.
That's a person.
That is about 10 feet thick and almost column-like, that juts up from the center of a very large opening. It obscures kind of what is beyond,
It goes all the way from the bottom to the top.
all the way from the bottom to, no, about 2/3 of the way up, and then is broken off at the top.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And you discern within the form of a humanoid that is inside this glass pillar.
Does it look like a wooden druid?
You would need to. You guys are over here.
Oh.
You would need to move closer to inspect.
Is that the path?
The path does go this way, and there's another opening on the back end over here.
I
we
immediately
specify-
dispel its magic.
Let's not necessarily cast something out that's stuck in ice.
Should we specify how
I already
far
said
Manny
I
is from
immediately
anybody?
dispel magic on that pillar.
Okay.
Well,
Really?
you don't
Sure.
know if there's a magical effect.
I know I don't. I got so many third level spell slots.
Let's
I can use-
investigate. Maybe this is
Can I
like
turn on my
a
Eldritch
All right,
Sight?
we'll wait for the smart.
person
Barbarian.
who's stuck.
I'll activate my Eldritch Sight from the ring.
Okay, you activate Eldritch Sight, and the effect around the creature does not seem to be magical per se.
Oh.
It seems to be an actual encasement of a physical ice or glass or something of that nature.
Would detect magic allow me to see like magical traps, like glyphs
Yes.
of warning or things like that?
Yep.
Do I see any of that around the pillar?
Roll perception.
45.
They would be glowing.
I rolled a 3 on the die with perception, which is a +3 for me. So a 6.
You do
Not
not
bad.
see any
Looks
glyphs
perfectly safe to me.
anywhere.
Not bad.
Do you continue along and approach?
We walk right by
Yeah, I'm
this
gonna let
thing.
them go first.
Sorry, buddy.
I'm gonna walk next to
Yeah.
Yeah,
Manny.
let's see what's in it.
As you move
I'll
forward,
keep going with you too.
Yeah, I'm with you. She's the boss this time. I like it.
you approach.
Step on a trap
And-
and on his back.
This figure is about 15 feet tall.
Ooh.
Oh.
And as you peer in, you see the frozen form of a maiden.
Okay.
Maiden? What does that
How-
mean?
Just a female?
Female.
That's
Yep.
15 feet tall.
Hey, what
About
were the names
15
of
feet
the
tall.
Maidens of Woe? Is that what it was? The one they
Oh.
fell in love with?
Lamentations.
Sharia was the one that he
My
Sharia.
Sharia.
was after.
My Sharia. Dum, dum, dum,
Do they look like they're breathing?
Sisters of Lament.
They do
were the
not.
ones
In
who-
fact,
The stricken of Sharia.
while the
Awaiting the shadow.
the face you can't quite see because
Are you
again
a
it's
knight of
through
Pharaoh?
feet of this glassy
knight of
form.
Pharaoh?
It's almost like it's kind of
I can change
distorted
it so it's clear.
and shout. It
No.
is your ability is
I can change the
Is this
Uh,
water or
and the
glass?
yeah.
Opac-
It's like a
opacity.
glass. It's
Opacity.
I'm describing it like ice, but it's not ice.
Oh,
It's
okay.
more like a glass.
spiritual.
Like
wizard.
was a liquid glass that has I mean, it was liquid that is hardened into a kind of
Like a diamond.
yeah, like a distorted
Yeah.
glass.
Like when you look at a diamond, it's like kaleidoscope.
In fact, if you touch it, knock on it, it is as hard like it, very very hard like a
What
diamond.
happens if I cast message?
You don't know.
You mess yourself.
I'm gonna
What do they
try
look
to
like?
message it.
You can't. It's the features
I
are
don't care about features. Dress, attire.
all of that is distorted heavily.
Uh-huh.
There's feet thick of
Yep.
glass all around. You just see the form of it. The reason why you can tell it looks like a woman is because the hair is a little longer.
Oh.
The form is proportionately slender, and as you look at angle, there is there are
Yeah, he really does. understand.
shapely chest, right, and wearing kind of like a dress.
Nice.
He's
It
assuming,
would be amazing
He's assuming the
if the-
gender of this person.
if it's actually a man in there and the ice just makes him look super slender and
We
with a
won't-
bust.
we, won't, we won't know until we ask.
Adventurers, help us!
Do we guys want to waste any time? Because there's a snowstorm following us.
Well, I'm just gonna message it as we're coming up to it.
Yes, we do want to waste time on
Okay.
Okay.
We can't
I
just
think we
leave her
do.
here.
this. Yeah.
I don't think
That's-
we can do
It says,
anything.
I mean, I don't know how this would
That's
work.
the kind
It
of
says,
hero Hashin is. He always stops to save the innocent.
You point your finger toward a creature within range and whisper a
Or
message.
potentially innocent.
Target and only the target hears the message and can reply in a whisper that only you can hear. You can cast this spell through. Oh, I don't know if this actually works then. You can cast the spell through solid objects if you are familiar with the target and know it is beyond the barrier. Magical silence, 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, 1 thin
Well, doesn't
sheet of
matter,
lead,
you
or 3
see
feet
it.
of wood blocks the spell.
Yep. The spell is blocked as you attempt it.
Yeah, because I'm not familiar with the target either.
well,
Have you learned nothing?
That was violent. Well, you lucky you didn't turn our sound off again.
keep going.
What's their stance look like? Like
What's the
oh
stance?
no, or just
Square
kind
up.
of
Yeah, that's a good question.
floating there, like in a back to
That's a good
tank.
question.
distorted.
Kind of just floating there.
Okay.
So I could potentially vortex warp this person right
I was
out
just
of
thinking
the
about
ice.
that. I think you should.
Do you want to waste a spell on it?
Waste?
And gain alien information.
I don't think you guys know the battle we're going into.
I mean, I'm ready.
This is a
I'm
creature
ready to
trapped
not
with
have
need
spell
our help.
slots for this fight. Honestly, I'm ready.
I'm not ready for you not to have spell slots for this fight.
So let's think outside of game. Would a trap be placed in this location before a boss?
Would a
Or a
waste
potential
of
help?
spells be placed?
Let's look into the spirit of the
let's
DM.
think about
Okay, yeah,
the
you're
spirit
right.
of the DM
You're right. It's a trap.
and the fact that he hates meta.
I think
and so
Celine.
now it will become a trap.
Right, exactly.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
I'm only gonna need one, so
Is it
I'm.
just the TV?
Celine will advocate for freeing the creature.
Yeah,
if
I'm
she
gonna
can.
vortex warp this creature out of this
I think
ice.
that's what Celine
I
would
mean,
do.
it's dead though.
Is
We
it
don't know.
dead?
Yeah, we
Well,
said
maybe
if
it's
it
got
was
sweet
breathing.
items on it.
We asked if it was breathing, and it said no.
Well, yeah, he's stuck in a pillar of ice. We can't see
He's
anything.
been cryogenically frozen.
Ice glass thing.
Okay, go for it.
Screw it. I'm vortex warping it out.
For once, I'm with Steve.
Okay.
Just
So
in case it has a
describe-
spell book on it.
Please describe how you do so.
We're all walking around like, should we not? And I'm like, you know, I'm just gonna do what I normally do and do whatever I want. And so I headbutt the ice pillar, and in the action of headbutting, target must succeed on con save, or it's teleported to an unoccupied space of my choice I can see.
Wouldn't that be funny if this is an ice devil?
Well, I presume it's trapped in ice. It's not going to want to do a save, so it will fail. Well, maybe. Then we know not to mess with it again. So we learn a lot from this situation. Yeah, whoever invented this spell shouldn't have invented this spell. It's really
him.
Where's the bottle?
Oh, yeah, buddy. It's in my gullet.
The whole thing?
This could be so disastrous for us, but that's okay.
I know, but I mean, we got...
I would want to save somebody's trap. I think Celine would want to do
This was all supposed to be visual, and we just turn it into real.
We'll just create an aspect of a demigod or something.
I'm hoping. It's a female?
It is a female.
I vortex warp it into my arms like this.
Well, she's about twice your size. And as
On its knees. And then...
as you do, as she comes through, she is quite pale. Her form is almost white. She has a dress that is also kind of tattered and pale.
Yep.
She has a unicorn horn
Of course.
that extends from her head.
I immediately break that off and make my wishes.
Oh my god, stop.
I'm not stopping. I know what a unicorn horn does.
And
Is it dead? Because I'm breaking that shit
her
off right
eyes
now.
are wide.
Not a
she
joke.
She is
Anthony is selfish.
laying there, not breathing, and it just kind of is laying on the ground.
Cure wounds?
Can I come up? Yeah, I want to make a medicine check on her.
Go ahead and roll a medicine check.
But I'm curing wounds immediately.
Okay, you cast Cure Wounds.
See what happens. I haven't used a level 1 slot in very many.
You cast Cure Wounds. Please roll your health.
1d8.
I don't think Steve intends to play more than 2 more sessions.
What? I'm trying to extend this session. We need some side quests. Thank you very much.
Questions.
Questions.
Medicine check will be 21.
9 health.
21.
Does not have an effect on undead or construct.
Okay, not an undead, not construct. The spell takes.
Oh, it's not dead. She's alive. What is the closer objective view of the 10-foot creature?
It definitely looks elvish.
Okay.
But
A giant elf? Or exceptionally large elf?
Roll insight.
Oh, I like
She
insight.
Oh.
18 plus.
Hey guys,
72.
we're going down, right? There's like
Inside.
an Underdark in
21?
Fae they talked about.
21.
Oh.
That's true.
Oh, no, I didn't even think of that.
Do we think this could be one?
Well, I guess
How
we
does she
might
look
find out
compared
right
to
now.
me?
Her skin is paler than yours.
Right, but
Does she have sharp incisors?
Her mouth is open. No, she does not. You rolled. What was your total insight check?
Okay. 18 plus 3, 21.
You get the sense that this individual, as you look at the motif in her dress, was of the court of winter.
Okay.
As there is a kind of a
Oh, maybe she was the solstice.
style,
Oh.
a style of almost flecks of snowflakes through the
In dirt.
not quite lace, but a kind of a light kind of fabric
The unicorn horn?
that shows off the form. Yes. And you, as you're thinking about it, you think there are no such thing as 15-foot elves.
Mm-hmm.
There are such thing as 15-foot archfey.
Oh god.
So this might be the chair.
We
chair
put her
holder.
back! We put her back.
I put her in my bag of holding.
Can you imagine?
hey guys,
I rolled a
though,
21 on my medicine.
we do have an embodiment of winter following us and also trying to take over the whole Fae, so this may not have been a good thing.
No?
Maybe, maybe not. I'm kind of wanted by the Winter Court.
True, but I thought Tatiana was winter courtish.
Ah, she's
No,
stunned.
she's
No,
summer.
stars.
When
Oh, she's
as
just
you're
in
having
charge
this
of everybody.
conversation,
Okay. Gotcha.
as you're having this conversation, the pillar collapses into the ground.
Oh, so we're not allowed to undo that.
Like,
Okay.
like
Okay.
through, and there's a hole now.
Yes, there is a hole.
How far down does it go?
You can't tell
Infinite.
because as it collapses into the ground, there is a rumble beneath your feet.
Oh boy.
And
Ray, pick her up.
Yeah.
Sorry.
instead,
Purple worm?
from out within, a purple worm
That's tough.
emerges up.
There's your trap.
Did I get anything with my 21 medicine check on her?
She's not dead.
Well, that's great.
I cure wounds her.
And she's got at least 21
She
health.
seems to be in trouble though.
Maybe she can help.
Maybe.
Well,
Yeah.
you're being
That's
chased.
why I
You're
put
being
her.
chased by like a distorted version of
That's
the
why I
Winter
put her
Sword
in
as
my
well,
bag of
like
holding.
A corrupted one.
Steal the whole Winter Court.
I mean, if she wasn't gonna die in the ice pillar, she's not gonna die in my bag of holding, right?
She's not in your bag of holding.
She can't fit.
Yeah,
I was joking,
I know.
but
But just to be clear,
still, I do want to shove her head in there for a second.
I
to
will
see.
allow for you, because you were all huddled around.
Mm-hmm.
You immediately went to the pillar. You looked at it. you considered, and then you vortexed.
Yep.
You walked around. I will allow you to roll a perception check.
I'm
Nice.
gonna use an advantage. How many do I have?
0.
This feels important.
Instead of the advantage, can I do it as well? I didn't. That was.
Sure. Do you speak Elvish?
Yes, actually, I believe I do.
Then you can.
Noise.
22.
22.
Oh, is there whispers?
No, I do not. Celestial. Sorry.
Okay. There
Close
was an inscription on the base of the pillar.
Ah.
Oh, we didn't see that?
Why
No
don't we
one
read that?
actually,
Looked at that.
looked. And as you went around, right before she was taken
That's
out,
false.
This could be my fault.
it says,
Do not release.
LaRue's Rest.
Rest.
LaRue's Rest.
LaRue's?
Yep. L-U-R-U-E. You may roll a history check when you hear that.
LaRue. LaRue.
L-U-R-U-E. LaRue.
I'm going to use one of my
LaRue.
ones because I love this whole business of history.
That's pretty good.
34.
LaRue was an archfey who disappeared.
Yeah, okay.
Known as the Unicorn Queen
Yeah.
of the Winter Court.
Yep.
She helped to bring balance and peace.
I knew
with
it!
The Summer Court.
Good job. We needed to save this person.
Yeah.
Good work. Good work, people.
Oh, who has access to Tatiana if we needed to talk to her?
She just
Your
said
dad,
she
right?
just said,
Oh,
yeah,
You
that's
should ask
right.
him how to get her back to
Take
Tatiana.
her back, and right now. Immediate teleport.
LaRue has been missing for
Millennia.
a long,
At
long
least
time.
a day in the
Oh,
Fae.
wow.
Like, has
Yeah,
not
right.
been known in the Fae. At least known to be in the courts of the Fae. Obviously, people knew where she actually was. But no one has tried to come in.
Oh, we could get there.
Rescue her.
You know what's funny is Tatiana expects so little of us. Can you imagine?
Yeah, right?
Well, you see, the first fail-safe defense has been triggered.
First? Okay, good.
First. The second is that you hear a crackling of bones behind you.
Oh no.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
dragon.
Okay.
We don't mind the undead. Should be all right.
We got this.
She wrecked that little Jabberwock. We'll be good.
You hear a bit of a laugh on the breeze.
I don't like laughing. Laughing's no fun. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks, bro.
I think the Pale Prince has laryngitis.
That's where we're gonna pick things up next
Okay.
time.
Okay.
So we beat his last fight by 45 minutes. Good job, people. Good job.
That's true. I expected that to take much longer, but I
Usually,
expected
it
you
does.
to get here,
Gotcha.
and
Alright.
I totally expected you to try to get this thing out.
Sweet.
You know we're good people.
We're good people, yeah.
Not Ray.
So
Time.
You're a great
Get outta here.
you're a great party leader right
That's
now.
awesome.
You're
Keep
doing well.
going.
LaRue, an
rush.
archfey, the Unicorn Queen,
Unicorn Queen.
the Queen of Talking Beasts,
So, in my mind, I'm assuming that the
the Mistress of Moonlight.
Baba Yaga
Ooh.
was supposed to be in that chair, but it seems like this person now is fixing my brain, and that person's supposed to be in the chair.
You actually
With a 34 history.
possibly
But that was Winter, the empty chair, right?
she possibly could have been there, but that court of stars seems to
So we
have
don't-
like moved on from her being a part.
So we don't know. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I like that. I like
What's
that.
the Centillia says, what's the body count
Unknown
of
history.
innocents left in the wake of the rats? Every murder charge is almost all of them is Steve's fault.
Excuse me. I may be one of those innocents that have been passed over as the hero of the party.
Pretty
I
sure.
don't even roll. You can't even roll a
he's-
deception on that.
He
Yeah, I
said
know, right?
innocents who have been killed, so we have to kill you first.
I haven't killed anybody.
He's not an innocent.
Well, yes.
Just because I am the
Oh, I see what
catalyst to
you're saying.
all of this evil happening doesn't mean
All right,
it's my
well-
Compared
fault.
with what we've killed, it's minimal.
Actually, that's exactly what it
We-
means.
Pol Pot.
We, oh, jeez.
Yep.
We
That's
appreciate
me.
you guys being here. The session ended a little early, not because of a TPK.
Woohoo!
And-
Centillius has no
I mean, it was a
conclusion to
TPK
his
for
love.
them.
Yeah, I mean, you totally obliterated the Jabberwock, so I anticipated them getting a little
Couple shots
bogged
in.
down in that. So, honestly, touche to the party.
We may have used a little bit too many resources.
Yeah.
I mean, that's always a trade-off, right? You used resources, but you got through that relatively unscathed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I actually got pretty hurt.
Cacophony was battered a little bit, and there
we
were
gotta-
some
we have to
high-level
see what you can
spells
do with
used.
this Jabberwock.
You don't see any
Yeah, but we did get a Jabberwock.
sigil on
Let's
this
see.
thing, so this doesn't seem to be a part of the Pale Prince's.
Right.
But he certainly has followed you in to see what's going
Yes, he
on, and there's
has.
going to be some stuff going on. And you potentially have a interesting person in your possession.
Very cool.
So we will see how that all plays out
We throw her
starting
unconscious
next
body and
Tuesday
distract the creature.
when we continue.
She's got good
So we
items.
appreciate you guys being here, and would invite you
Over
to
to
join
you.
us next Tuesday night at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time
Yeah, boy.
when we continue to loot, die, and repeat. Have a great night, everyone. Cheers.
Woohoo!